We're going live. What's up, everybody? It says we're live. It says it's going live, so it should be popping up somewhere near you.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk Uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, Drunk Uncle, drink, oh. And something, boom, 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 boom.
I took all my cords to when I went to go to my brother's house, and I didn't bring them back inside. So like, I don't have enough cords to catch everything. Oh, get this. So for all of you people out there that are not in the dollar a day, or what it's like $1.25 a day, something like that, $1.10 a day thing that Grau buys, we won $520. So for all y'all out there that didn't join, thank you, because that means more money in my pocket. What's up, Joe?
You want $500 each?
No. It was like $500. It was $520. So if we hi Hope. So if we the more people, the more you got to split it with. So since there was only 5 of us, we all get like a, or was there? Yeah, there's 5 of us. So we all got a little. We're all gonna get a little money back, which is always good. Yeah. What's up, Drunk Uncle? What's up, Ultimate Gamer? We got Hope in here. How do I sound? I can't see my board because the only cord I had left to plug in my board. Who the fuck's calling me from Pennsylvania right now? Who's calling on a Sunday night? Hold on, let me see who this is. Hello? Yeah. Who's this? Oh, Joe. Hey, what's up? I'm doing a show right now, bro. I'll call you back later. All right. Bye. It's Ultimate Gamer. He's calling me right now. It's like, doesn't he know that we're live right now? Aren't you watching Ultimate Gamer? I'll call you back later on, bro. Gra already spent the money at the waffle shop, says Ronnie. Probably. What's up, Andy? What's up, Ultimate? It's all good, bro. It's all good. No worries. Freaking, now I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? I think it was something about Gra. Oh no, Hope said I can almost buy a tank. Actually, I don't buy tanks of gas. I buy tanks of diesel. So I filled up the other day. You know how much it was, Drunk Uncle?
Less than a couple months ago.
No, it's actually higher right now.
What?
Prices are up in California. I live in California.
Well, what's the gas has come down over here like a lot.
Not over here. The gas is, or the diesel. I buy diesel too. You remember? So diesel to fill up my truck the other day. I wasn't even all the way empty, and it was like $179 or something like that for a tank. A tank.
Yeah.
And just
it used to before Biden, it cost me about, I think it was about $30 to fill up my tank. And then at the worst, it got up to like $60. But now it's like down to like $42.
Wow.
However, you can't give Biden any credit because remember all the people, they said he does not have any control over gas prices.
Oh, but he mentioned it the other day. He's like, oh yeah, look.
For some reason, for some reason he's bragging about it when the prices go down, but it's not my fault when they go up. And it's like, yeah, fuck you, old man.
Right. Well, that's what a politician does, anyways, right? You know. All right. What do we? I gotta have a reason. Yeah. I gotta have a reason for doing a shot. What's the reason for doing a shot today? Hope, how's your family doing? How's your family doing? You like some of your piano playing? You don't like your whole piano to play, Andy? I know, that's a dad joke. That looks like a shirt I remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you have to wash the shirt I sent you the other day?
I need to put that in my laundry. It's still on my bag.
I sent Drunk a shirt that's been sitting over here it's been sitting on that shelf right there for like months, and Donnie and all the dogs have so much dirt when they bring in the house.
You can't see too of it, but yeah, it's got
It's
some
dusty.
debris
Is
on
it?
it.
Now do you know why I'm trying to get some grass out here so the dogs stop bringing shit in?
Yeah, I'll put this for the next load.
Speaking of packages, did you send the return? So what happened is, drunk uncle, I sent him one of my fancier cameras because I hardly ever use it because he needed a camera. And as soon as I sent it to him, all of a sudden people are asking me to do documentaries, and that's my documentary camera. So I was like, well, so, and he
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
like it. He
packed
doesn't.
up, ready to go. I just gotta weigh it.
What the fuck? You know, I
Yeah.
told him, hey, I need to trade cameras out, so I'm sending you a GoPro. And I sent his like the next fucking day. You would think drunk uncle would send me my camera back right away, but no. Just wait till you pay for shipping on that fucking thing. It's not cheap because it's heavy.
That's why I want to weigh it and not guess.
I can tell you, well,
Yeah.
you put it in different packaging, huh?
It's basically so I get boxes that are a decent size, and I did get a box that's basically like the perfect size. I only had to put like a little bit of paper in there for padding. It's about.
I'll tell you how much.
It's like-
Then I'll tell you how much it weighs right now. It's the same as what I sent you.
Yeah.
I just look at how much it was when I sent it to you. Well, that was the one I sent the other day. Here we go, drunk uncle. This was shipped. Oh, I shipped at UPS ground. It was $21 because it was so heavy. So it's cheaper to ship at UPS ground. And
I'll probably FedEx, or what do you want it shipped as?
I don't
Who's
care.
your coolest?
As long as it gets here, that's all I give a shit about. So it was.
Well, I know that you just have motherfuckers that don't want to deliver your shit.
That's
So,
UPS. USPS is, she sucks. But the FedEx, my FedEx driver is awesome. His name is
okay,
Ty. He
I'll
comes
send
down.
it.
So it's 12 pounds 8 ounces. So you're gonna want to send it.
I'll just round say 14 pounds or something.
It's gonna be expensive. Warning you. Hope says they're not doing too well. I'm sorry, Hope. Alcohol will make what sound? Oh, Andy's playing. So what are you guys doing on a Sunday night? Anybody want to join us in fucking the chat room? I can open up the chat room. I don't know. What are we gonna have a shot to?
My new muscles.
There we go. We'll have a new shot to his new muscles. And how is that coming along?
Back there, though.
Fuck it, I'll have a shot to drunk uncle's muscles. Maybe he'll be able to take me down now.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think he's gonna kick my ass. If you guys don't know, whenever I do finally go see drunk uncle again, I've already promised to wrestle him. It's not gonna be too fair though.
And the longer you wait, the worse it's going to be.
Right?
I'm submitting coach now. That is a huge improvement.
You're submitting your coach now?
Yeah, I'm submitting my coach now, and he's not happy about it.
Oh wow. Hey, look, you guys want to know about dust? Okay, look at all the. See how dirty that is? That's dust from the dogs coming in and out of my house. But this is Donnie's brand new fucking service vest. I gotta try it out. I'm gonna take him to Costco with me tomorrow, I think. So we'll make sure it fits him, cause we gotta go to Chicago pretty soon. I got a trip planned. That's another reason. Yeah, if you can send that camera sooner, the better, because I'm supposed to be making a music video for Mr. Nice Guy. So, if you could maybe ship it off.
A little bit of a hustle.
Okay, because I'm leaving in 2 weeks.
Oh no, it'll be quicker than that.
No, I'm not going to testify till January. That's not till January. I'm going to Chicago. Chicago.
I don't have any pens or pencils. I'm gonna just text myself that.
I'm going to.
How many pounds did you say it was?
Hold on, let me go back. It was. Where'd it go now? 12 pounds, 8 ounces. They're not
So funny.
like they really fucking test. Wait a minute. Hope just cussed. I don't fly with Donnie. You should know that by now. I wouldn't want to fly with Donnie. Donnie get me kicked off the airplane. Collab cam. What the hell is collab cam? Collab cam. Copy and share a link with your guest. When they join, you'll be able to see and hear you. Verify the identity in the preview area, and then when ready, add them to your stream. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. I guess I can have a guest camera on this thing now. All right, hold on. Let me make it so if people want to join the chat, let me make it to where it is. Not a private channel. And save changes. All right, if you guys want to jump in the channel, because it's Sunday, we're not doing nothing. We're not doing nothing. No, I haven't. You know what? I haven't even been freaking using my new gun. I haven't used my new gun yet at all. It's still sitting in my truck. I was supposed to. What's up there, Hope?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good.
Don't sound so excited. Jeez.
Well, remember Drunk Uncle? We had the toast for her uncle the other day because her uncle unfortunately passed away.
That's right.
Yeah, so her family is kind of in the dumps right now. So you should.
And my
send her a
grandma
present.
keeps forgetting about it, so she keeps having to
Relive it.
cold.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Does she have
And
dementia?
then, yeah, and then my mom had a really bad incident with a semi.
I'm sorry, Donnie and Brownie were barking. What happened the other day?
My mom had a really bad incident with a semi on Saturday. Like, the truck started to merge in her lane, and there was a truck on the other side, and so that just made her relive it all.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, that's what I don't understand. I think I don't think that truckers should be using the left-hand lane at all. If they're passing, if they can go in the left-hand lane, you know, if there's a cop in front, you know, on the side of the road, or a tow truck driver or something going on the side of the road, I can see them getting in that left-hand lane. But they drive in that left-hand lane. You know, I love truckers, but some of them got attitudes like, I fucking run this world, you know? It's like, it's my fucking world.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
There is.
They're like, well,
There is.
I'm bigger, I win. So, I can just go where I want, and you have to listen. You have to do whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, drunk.
No, I was going to say, there is one thing that I've heard, and maybe somebody can, like, confirm this or deny it for me. But I heard this maybe like 5 years ago. The interstates were not designed for us. They were designed for trucks. Like, we were not supposed to be on the interstate to begin with. They were for commercial transportation. So if that's true, we're infringing on their fucking territory.
I don't know.
And so I can kind of see, like, if you've been a trucker for like 30, 40 years or something, you might be like, bitch, you're on my road.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's-
The road's for
Really?
Yeah.
You know what though? No,
A
but
lot of truckers.
as much as I pay in
A lot of
fucking
truckers
taxes
are-
now, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm saying, like, the origins of, like, interstate travel, I think, was reserved for, like, commercial commerce.
It was to a, well, it's been for a few things. It was just designed to facilitate interstate travel. So not necessarily. I mean,
them.
so it could be, you could say, which would be for commerce, but wouldn't necessarily be specifically for commerce only. I mean, they're
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I give them.
Uh-oh, my internet's messing up, I think. Come on, internet. Come on, internet.
To
There we go.
it's
Uh-oh. Man,
We move good between.
my
Sorry,
internet,
what's going on?
oh, my internet's cutting out bad. It's working now, I think. Yeah, it's working now. We're back.
Oh, anyway, sorry. I was rambling anyway, so it
Oh,
doesn't
then
matter.
it doesn't matter. Nah.
I was able to hear you. No, I didn't hear you like cut out. It must have been on Eddie's end.
Yeah, but I was still rambling. So.
You know, fucking,
Welcome to my world. That's all I do is ramble.
you know, fucking, I'm sitting here, and I just forgot what I was gonna say. What the fuck? Oh well. Fuck it.
That's why you just gotta cut people off and like say what you want to say so you don't forget it. That's why I do
Well,
it.
you got drunk at me, right? And we start like going off on tangents, telling a story, and then
All the
everybody, your
time.
views go from like 100 down to like 3.
It's like you know, fucking, it's already bad enough with drunk, and then now I got Andy doing it too. You know. You know,
Andy just pretends that he's from the South.
he just pretends. I see.
No. Midwest is famous for that too. So.
Oh
No,
no!
that's
If,
like the Midwest goodbye,
if-
or
if-
like the Southern goodbye. I
if you
guess.
guys ever watch when
Yeah.
it's drunk Uncle and Andy and they're having a conversation together, you'll notice like I'm looking over here. I'm somewhere else because I just totally zoned your guys' asses out. No lie, I can't. I don't know.
Listen, why are we even here, Andy? Why are we even here? The motherfucker ain't even listening. We got good shit to say. We just can't pack it into his California box.
Just gotta quick.
No, yeah, he says my brain goes all over the place, and I'm trying to capture it all, but that's just not. It doesn't work like that. So.
Well, that's why do you think TikTok took off? Because they realized that kids that will only watch like 15 seconds of a video and then they're done and they're like, I'm out. Change.
Yeah.
Change.
Oh,
Yeah.
does anybody have anything important to say right now?
You're a douchebag.
No. Okay. Andy, I've got a question for you. Do you use cannabis?
Like how?
Do you smoke weed?
At all? At all? I don't care how you consume it. Do you use it at all?
Sure.
Okay. Cool. So
Drunk Uncle,
my
cannabis up
professor
your
has had a question that seemed to be a pretty relevant question that I could not answer. He is wanting to step away from doing like the military training and spend more time with his family. So he's going to have to get like a normal day-to-day job, which he hasn't had in a while. And so he was asking, he was like, so like in North Carolina, like you got the Delta 8, the THCO, blah, 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 all these legal forms of THC. Could I still be denied a job for testing positive for THC if I'm using these that are in it? And I know for CDLs you can, but in places like Colorado, California, let's say they drugged it. Could a normal employer just let's say it's security, landscape?
It's a serious gray area. So if they want to say no, if a potential employer wants to say no, then you're going to have a hard time fighting against that. Conversely, if they don't test for that, and then like, I think if you go the other way, right? So if they didn't test for that, and then you came on, and you ended up causing an issue, but you were high at the time, your employer would be okay. Type thing.
Yeah, don't show up to work high, obviously.
No,
but
right.
I started thinking about like opiates and benzodiazepines and stuff like that.
Sorry, Eddie.
Like, I don't think I could like refuse to hire somebody that has opiates or benzodiazepines in their system unless they show up to work, like obviously on those substances.
Yes.
No, yeah, you can. Your insurance company, the minute that person gets hurt, your insurance, what's the first thing the insurance company does? They drug test you. In California,
well,
yeah.
Go ahead.
In
Go ahead.
California, where weed is everywhere, there are still jobs that drug test you. And if you have weed in your system, you cannot get a job there. Just because weed is legal in California doesn't mean that they have to give you a job and let you smoke weed.
Yeah, that's been a big thing in Colorado, actually, though, that you bring up. So,
yeah, but what say about amphetamines, or not methamphetamine, but amphetamine, benzodiazepines, opiates, like painkillers, anxiety medicine,
If you got
ADD?
it all depends. If you got a medical prescription for it, then yes, you're fine. But if you don't have a medical prescription for it, then no.
Okay, so let's say somebody can't. In my state, you've got the Delta 8 legal OOP. It's just Delta 9 at certain potencies. Is there, even as a business owner, I would never do this, never had any reason to look into it. Like, to me, if you try to get a job at my place and I drug test you and you show up clean, you ain't working for me.
But
I don't need no damn straight-edge motherfucker working in my place. I want to see some drugs in your system.
Yeah, but
my professor is worried about trying to get a job with having Delta 8 in his system, and I didn't know exactly what to tell him. I was like, you know what? I've got a few friends that live in like wide open states, and I'll ask them, and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, so
that's what I'm doing.
It all depends. I mean, like, it's up to the business owner. And there's insurance companies.
I really don't. Yeah.
There's insurance companies that tell the businesses, look, unless you want to pay an extra $1,000 a month for your insurance, you can't make sure you got to drug test your employees. So,
I mean, ultimately, the employer has the higher / not higher authority, right? So, I mean, if they think you're worth it, then they're not going to care. And if they're just they really need somebody just to check a box, then they're going to care.
Because whenever I was a chef or whatever, like, everybody got high, and I mean everybody, it made us cook better. Mm-hmm. But when I cut the tip of my finger off, they were like, you trying to file for workman's comp? And I was like, I never really thought about that. They're like, well, if you do, you got to take a drug test. And I was like, well, then no. And they're like, that's what I thought. So there are places that are just like, if you want to file for workman's comp, you've got to pass this drug test. It wasn't you got to pass a drug test beforehand to continue to be able to. It was like you wait until that time happens. Like, oh, I fucked up at work. Well, were you fucked up? Okay, let's test you.
It also depends on too, like the job. I mean, if you're working at a warehouse or something like that, then they're gonna drug test you. If the more dangerous the job, the more the insurance requires drug testing. You know what I mean?
Around kids or that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
you wouldn't be able to get a job as a pilot if you're smoking weed. They just don't even try.
Mm-mm. But I mean, like, if you want a job at Walmart, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I'm figuring the professor is going to be more of the personal security prison guard type.
Yeah, he's not going to get that job. Nothing government at all, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Oh, I know prison guards, and they get high as fuck. You got to pass that one drug test, basically, and that's it.
Yeah, but is the weed worth losing your good job is the question. Because all it takes is one little trip. All it takes is one inmate to get pissed at you and try and cut you. And you get that one little slice on your finger, and it's a government job, so they make you go get tested, and they make you go to the doctor. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It hasn't been the situations from maybe the guys that I know. I mean, they've been there for a long time, and they've been around a lot of shit. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't know. All I do know that on Live PD, it was last night. They pulled over a lady, and he's like, man, it smells like weed in here. And she's like, no, it's Delta 8, it's Delta 8, it's Delta 8. And I guess it's causing the cops in South Carolina trouble because, you don't know if it's Delta 8 or if it's the real shit until you test it. Because if you test Delta 8, there's still THC in there, right? It's just under a certain percentage. Isn't that how it works?
0.3%. Yeah, 0.3% by volume of Delta 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
yeah, I don't know. It's going to take a long time for the culture to change. And say that culture, I mean the culture just generally.
Well, our cops don't give a fuck about it. Like, I mean, I had a sheriff come tell me point blank. He's like, I got some good news for you and your customers. I was like, okay, cool. What's that? He's like, we are no longer qualified to tell the difference between marijuana and CBD. I was like, okay, what does that mean? And he said, it means that if somebody gets pulled over and if they say, hey, this is Delta 8, this is CBD, this is not marijuana, then we can't do shit. He's like, now, if they're an asshole or they're a douche about it, we might go through the process and confiscate it, and they would have to pay for it, which it costs like $1,000 to test it or something like that. They're like, but as long as you get pulled over and you're like respectable and you don't look like you're out of your mind or whatever, we can't do shit.
Hey, is your dog playing with their squeaker toy?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy. That's all I was making sure. Show him your new puppy again. Show everybody the new puppy. Where's Sugar?
It's and honestly, like if you're not going out of your mind, if you're not going out of your shit, then I mean, for the most part, you should be getting kind of left alone. That's ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, like, on patrol the other night, there was the
or on patrol,
guy
not
who had like a whole backpack full of who had the backpack full of weed with intent to distribute.
Was it the guy that ran?
And yeah, the one that crashed into like the house.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This dude's just driving around his neighborhood in circles. And he has like freaking he had like almost 10 pounds of weed on him and shit. And he had a warrant for his arrest. And he ran from the cop the first time. They were chasing him. Just going around in circles.
Man, what do you think was going to happen then?
Oh, he got away.
At that point,
he got away. He did. But they know who he is. Because they were at his house because they were going to go arrest him for a warrant. And as soon as the cops started walking up to the house, I guess he was already in the car, just about to leave. Just. But I mean, he's all on video. I mean, as soon as he crashed, they have him right on videos. He's jumping out right next to the cameraman.
I'm surprised he got out of that crash.
That wasn't that bad, I don't think. Oh, speaking of cops, so one popped up on YouTube, and I've been watching actually the trial. The trial. It's from like a year ago. Did you know that about that cop that got caught fucking placing evidence and like getting people in trouble?
I heard something about that, or something. I've heard that. I mean, that doesn't surprise me that that's going on. So
yeah,
is that the one in Florida?
Yes, yeah. The trial was like a year ago, but I'm watching it right now. It's on Law and Crime or something like that channel.
Huh.
And there's Rakita Law doesn't like Law and Crime very much, like at all.
Yeah, no, but like the one I just watched a video because I was watching an auditor video. Somehow I got on these lately, and I was watching this auditor video, and he audited the cop, and they show him, the cops checking through the bags, and he had his fingers like this, but the baggie was sticking out there. And then you see him take something out of his hand, and he's like, "Oh, look what I found! Some meth." So he had a bag of meth. Right? And I guess they went through all of his cases, so they had to like reverse charges on like 58 different fucking cases.
Oh.
He got fired.
Oh.
He's got like freaking 50. He was charged with like 57 felonies and got charged with like 12, or actually he got 12 of them stuck.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like get them for at that point, like when they've abused their positions like that. I
Right?
mean, you got to be subject to basically the same punishment that what you were
More
possibly subjecting innocent people to. That's what needs to be the penalty that you need
Plus
to be
more.
possibly subject to.
Yeah. Well, I
So in
mean,
yeah,
other words,
he's trying to
if you
ruin people, man.
yeah, and like
yeah,
the
like
one lady, she was
if you
going back. She had to go take care of her grandkid, and instead she gets taken to jail and stuff. And then they towed her car for like 3 weeks. They kept her in jail for 3 weeks, and she finally had to plead so she could get out of jail, so she could go to her uh to take care of her kid, her grandkid. You know, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, I've been in that situation. They pulled me over for DUI,
yeah.
and I went to, I was like, I'm not even, I had one drink, and he's like, oh, you're high on your drugs, and I'm like, I haven't taken any prescriptions today, and I won in court except for one witness, so it was a hung jury because of that one witness. So they went to try me again, and my lawyer's like, look, they offered you a reckless driving, and I was like, why? I did nothing wrong. He's like, yeah, but you can take a reckless driving and pay $600, or you can pay me $2,500 and take the risk of going through court again. And what if they get 12 of those people, like the one person? So I had to take. I
Yeah.
didn't reckless drive, but I had to take the fucking fine because it was cheaper than paying a lawyer to get it fixed. That's how they
Yeah,
screw you,
they do that on purpose too. It sucks.
right? So, but you know what? I never paid that fine. I never.
Good for you.
And that was like 12 years ago, right? And like last time I had to get my license renewed, I went to get my license renewed, and they're like, well, it says you got an old ticket on here. And I was like, I don't got any old tickets. And so she's like, it's more than 5 years. We can just write it off. So they did something, and they said, here's your license. Then
Oh,
I,
sweet.
I went to the court the other day because, I did get my DUI, and I'm paying that off. And she's like, well, which one are you trying to pay off? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, you have two accounts here. One's from 2010. And I was like, yeah, that's been paid off already.
Like I don't know anything about that one.
Yeah.
That one's no
Yeah,
good.
forget that one.
Yeah,
Fuck that one.
that one doesn't matter anymore.
It's bullshit.
Yeah,
So, anyway.
that's good to know in case I ever like. I mean, like I'm, I don't have anything I have to worry about right now. But hey, hit a certain point, be like, what? I took care of that.
Right. Well, it makes me
It gets
worried.
over with.
Like I'm driving across country in a couple weeks. Well, not all the way across, but I'll be driving in a truck from California on I-80. And what do they think about people on I-80 from California? They think they're toting drugs from California all over the place. So,
Oh, we get that. Oh, Colorado plates, man. You get that. We get that really bad here.
you pulled over because of
So,
Colorado plates, yeah.
you get Colorado plates, and they think immediately, oh, you've got weed.
Right.
Like not everybody in Colorado is, and
You know what though? They wouldn't be able to do the drug dog. So what this guy, because of that, I was watching it, and they say never let a cop search your car. If they're asking you for permission, that means they don't have a reason to look inside, and so if you say no, they can't go inside.
yeah. So my dad was actually in Illinois, and my brother was in the car with him, and they got pulled over, and they got searched, and they said, well, we can search because our dog says he thinks he smells drugs.
Yeah.
And they were like, we don't have drug. It was Illinois cops being Illinois cops.
Yeah. Well,
Illinois cops
they can
have a
say
reputation.
they can say they smell. That's all it takes. They just say, I smell drugs.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Even
Yeah.
like in what do you call it, in Richland County on patrol, all he does is, I smell weed, so I have permission to search your car because I smell weed.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't be able to run the dog. They wouldn't be able to run the dog around my truck because Donnie will be inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They searched the car, and then they, basically turned everything upside down. There was nothing, and then that was it. They let him go because there was nothing the whole time. It was just they just were dicks.
But just seeing this cop though, putting stuff in there scares me now when I'm gonna drive across country.
Yeah.
It's like motherfuckers.
Well, stay out of Illinois.
That's where I'm going. Jeez, stay out of Illinois.
Fuck,
Fucking
Illinois sucks.
going to Chicago.
Everybody knows Illinois sucks.
I'm going to a concert with the Truth's wife and Mr. Nice Guy.
Man,
Mr. Nice Guy. He said.
I hope you I hope you like de-lime yourself and everything.
Well, I already live in California. Freaking Mr. Nice Guy says he's gonna make a new song for me and I'm gonna have vocals. And I said, are you gonna auto-tune the fuck out of it? Because I can't sing for shit.
Auto-tune.
Right? You don't want me singing. Yeah, but me and Mr. Nice Guy's gonna go hang out. And then I don't know.
That's cool.
I'm gonna stop and see. It was sending me through Colorado and stuff, but now instead I'm going through Wyoming. I chose a different route.
Yeah, if you're I-80, I mean you're gonna be close to Colorado for a little while, but
well, last time.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let me look at a map. Last time I drove to Illinois from California. It took me through Las Vegas. Let's see.
80 is easily your best way to get to Chicago. It just not even. Yeah, I can already guarantee that's the right way to go.
Well, yeah, but for some reason,
snow.
huh?
So I hope it doesn't snow up
In October?
north. Yeah, I mean, I know it already snowed in upper state New York.
Really interesting. Yeah. So the last time I went all the way through Las Vegas. Then I went through Utah. Where did I go? There was a little bit of Utah, and I went through some forest in Utah, and it sucked because I just passed a gas station. It wasn't a Chevron or a Shell, which is all I would put in my car. And as soon as I passed the gas station, it says next gas like 100 miles, and I'm on E. But luckily, it was all downhill. And I found a little town, and I pulled into the town, and my car was electric, one of those electric cars, so luckily I made it. But yeah, I went through Breckenridge almost. Oh, I took 70. Yeah, I took 70. That's what it was. But then I actually, and I went into Denver. I slept for like an hour or two at Sports Authority Field. Yeah, I went that way last time. But I also was going lower in Illinois, too. This one's going to take me through Des Moines. Oh, I got to go through Des Moines. I'm going to go to Iowa City.
Yeah.
Lincoln, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska.
80 is a big trucker interstate. I mean, that's like the I think it's one of the like that. 90 might technically be the longest interstate, but I think 80 is probably about the most traveled one.
Yeah,
just because it's like San Francisco to New York. I mean, it's just
yeah.
So, and it also goes through Chicago on the way. So
yeah. Oh, I am going straight through Salt Lake City. That's cool. Because my buddy lives there. I'm going to stop by his house on the way home. But on the way there, I'm going to stop in Wyoming. And then I'm going to stop in Salt Lake City on the way home. Where else should I go?
Salt Lake is cool. Yeah, Wyoming. I mean, I guess you could have snow in like higher elevations in Wyoming, but you won't be as high elevation on 80 as you would have been 70 in Colorado. So
yeah, and it was snowing that day too, and I was in my little electric car. Let's see, how far is Indianapolis? That's a ways, I think. Columbus, Ohio.
Indianapolis?
Yeah.
You gonna make your way to the 30 while you do this?
Hold on. Only one person talk at a time. Well, I don't know who was talking because drunk uncle was talking. Well, so
I think from Columbus to Chicago is 5 hours.
It's a 5-hour drive. That's it.
I think.
It's 3 hours from Chicago to Indy.
Is it
Chicago
really?
to Indianapolis. That's about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should drive down to Indianapolis because my dad grew up in Indianapolis. I should go check out his house. Where he grew up at.
Well, then just come to Columbus because that's another 3 hours.
Well, how about this? Why don't you go to frickin' Indiana and then you can meet me in Indiana?
Yeah, when is that? That you're gonna be there?
It'll be like October, probably 13th.
So I would have just had surgery.
Oh, well then never mind. You can drive after surgery.
Free.
Jeez,
You'd be driven by
Louise.
Lafayette, Indiana, though. That's where I grew up. That's where I'm from.
Yeah. I don't know if this trip I'll go all the way down there. Because I'm going to be pretty tired already. And Chicago's pretty crazy. I'm not even looking at the chat. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me see what's in the chat. Oh, there's only 5 people here. Nobody's even watching us tonight. Oh, well. There's 5 people on the show, and 3, and it's all of us. It's all us. We might as well not even be live.
Christy is live right now, so Graw's not here.
Yeah. Let's see. There's 5 people. There's 1 person on Twitch, and 5 people on. So Drunk Uncle's on like 2 different things. So Drunk Uncle's like 2 of them.
Well, this is an off day, and at a
Yeah.
But we had like 18 people when we started. So, all right.
I guess I bored them.
Who knows? What should I go see so last time I was there, I know I went to Millennium Park. That's where the big bean is, right? Millennium Park.
I've never been to Chicago.
And I've been to. Let's see. I've been to
Bevix.
I've been to that fountain at Buckingham Fountain. I think I've been there. Oh yeah, I know I've been there for sure. I'm gonna. So Hope, do you watch the firefighter show, Chicago Fire or whatever it is?
No.
You don't watch that one?
No, I watch 911 on Fox though.
Yeah, but no, this one's in Chicago.
I thought Hope had a thing for firefighters, so I figured she watched all the firefighters.
That's what I figured too. There's
Hey,
a
hello,
lot of...
black pill, red pill.
Huh?
Said hello, black pill, red pill.
Oh, hey, what's up? You live in Illinois right now? That's where I'm going in a few weeks. I'm going to Chai. Where should I go in Chicago? What do I need to see when I'm in Chicago? So I have to go to the Elks Lodge. I can see hookers here. They're all over the place.
The museums in Chicago are really cool if you get. I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. There's the science industry, but then also the museum. There's Sheds Aquarium. There's there's a lot of stuff in Chicago. I mean, Chicago is really good for that.
I don't think I can go to the aquarium because Donnie might freak out. He likes right now. He's in that stage. He sees any animal, like the birds out here now. He used to love the birds. Now every time he fucking goes out or the bird, he watches out there. The minute the birds get on the feeder, he goes running out there and chases them off. He's being a dick to him.
The Museum of Science and Industry is definitely that's cool.
Yeah, I saw the bean last time I was there. I definitely saw the bean. It's so dirty though. Everybody puts their fingerprints on there. At least when I was there. Now is Willis Tower? Isn't that the one where you can stand up there and look out?
That's the Sears Tower.
Yeah, it's called Willis Tower now. Okay.
I know. It's been called the Willis Tower for like over a decade, but I can't call it the Willis Tower. Everybody calls it the Sears Tower. I'm like, it'll never be the Willis Tower to me.
I wonder how much it cost to go up there.
It's like I think it cost me. Well, I'd say that was in the 90s. It would have cost me like $12. $12. And then after that, I was just it was free for veterans, so I was good.
Well, there we go. Maybe I should show him my VA card.
You actually, you might be able to. Actually, that might work. I mean, like honestly, you might get a discount anyway. It's not. It wasn't expensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was a long time ago.
See, my card says VA. And has my name on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was at Lowe's, and I have my stepdad's phone number because he gets the 5% or the 10% discount. And then I paid with my Lowe's credit card, and the lady's like, "This isn't the same name." And I was like, "Well, I don't have my VA card. I don't have my account set up yet, so I'm using my stepdad's. It's for his house, right? Because I wasn't lying. All the parts I was buying was for here, right?" And she's like, so she's like, "Next time you better not use that number," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Fine." I said, "What about this?" And so I showed her that card I just showed you. She's like, "Well, why didn't you just show me that in the first place? I would have just given you the discount." I was like, "Okay." I'm going to Chicago, Black Pill Red. Going to Chi-Town.
Yeah. But also that's where the naval like the boot camp is in like Great Lakes. I forget what the name is, but that's where they have their. So basically, military gets discounts at a lot of places. So
yeah,
I think if you had a cat card, then that would work. I don't know.
What's a cat
card?
card?
Might look at a VA card and be like, that's the common access. Basically, it's a military ID. It's what military ID was transitioning to when I was transitioning out in 2002. So.
Here, you guys want to see the last time I was in Chicago? Hold on. Let me do this.
Eddie, there is a magic bar in Chicago.
There's a magic bar? Really?
It's like kind of like a speakeasy entrance where you have to figure out like how to get in. And they do like some different magic things there, I guess.
Here you go.
This is like Al Capone territory too, so keep that in mind, right? So
here, this is the last time I was in Chicago. Look who's in the picture with me.
I don't have your video up.
Oh, you don't? Hold on. Let me share it over here in Discord.
I have your video, and
hold on.
I have to say that amuses me. Yeah, okay, yes, that is very amusing.
So there's of course, me and Taiho go pretty much everywhere. There's Ben Berkwam, and then this is Michael. Oh my gosh, I always wanted to say Michael Jordan, but it's not. He owns a gun store in Chicago. He's like the youngest person to ever own a gun store in Chicago, and the only black person to own. That's why we went and interviewed him. At least back then. Then there's the two nice people on the end. There's freaking Will Johnson and freaking Oreo Express.
Yeah. Yeah. These are like pictures you're deleting.
Yeah. No, actually, you know what? Honestly, I didn't delete these pictures. The only pictures I deleted were the pictures of my ex-wife. I deleted all of those motherfuckers for sure. Heck yeah. And then I have another picture where it's just me and Oreo Express. I do have one of those. Well, I showed you guys that one earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because I was like, I was trying to figure out what was going on, and then I was like, oh wait, that's who that is, and yeah.
He looks totally different too.
Well, because he doesn't have the big beard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Here's what me and Ty. Oh, hold on.
Looks like a pussy.
You know what? I gotta look. Speaking of this picture right here, I have to look at my footage from when I went to Seattle because I flew my drone around the. I know you're not supposed to, but I flew my drone around the Space Needle. Like.
Oh yeah.
I got all the way. I got really great shots around the Space Needle, so I'm gonna have to go check my footage and see I haven't even looked at it. It's on this drive right here. I'm gonna have to go find it and look at it. I don't think I could post it anywhere because then they'd be like, "Look, Eddie was flying his drone around the Space Needle." I will get in trouble. A lot of trouble.
You'd be like, "What? No, I just found these pictures on the internet."
Yeah, as you see, it lands right in front of me, facing me.
You're like giving a great big thumbs up at the camera.
Right.
Like, hey.
Here we go. Who was it? I know Drunk Uncle doesn't really watch the show, but we were talking about it. Who watches Hell's Kitchen? Somebody asked me, because every time I go to Vegas, like, do you ever go to Hell's Kitchen? So this picture right here was taken at Hell's Kitchen. and it's Did I share it with you, Hope? Yeah.
It's on a strip, right?
Yeah, it's in front of Caesars. It's in front of
Okay,
Caesars.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But so this
never
was
been there,
oh my
but-
gosh. So I had the biggest crush on this girl. Like I was married, but I had a crush on her. And so then when I met her, my wife took the picture. And we started getting our divorce like a couple weeks later. So I wish we had started our divorce like 3 weeks earlier. I would have been like, "Hey, Michelle, what's up?" Cuz she was like really cool and nice. She was like really nice. My sister's like, you
Cool.
two need to go get a room. She was not happy. She was fun.
Wives.
Yeah, fucking wives. God damn it. Anyways, so what's up, guys? What do you guys want to talk about?
Hookers.
You always want to talk about hookers. Why don't you go buy?
No, I just like saying that word and that with that. I can't remember what comedian is Gabriel Iglesias.
Probably Gabriel Iglesias.
He was talking
How do you say his name?
comedian.
How do you say his
Gabriel Iglesias.
name? Iglesias. Oh,
Whatever.
here's the picture. Here it is. Oh, should I share it? Andy, Hope, you guys saw the picture. Should I share it?
Oh, yeah.
Hookers.
Like I said, I told you, I saved it forever and ever and ever. It's never not going to be saved now.
There it
Yeah,
is.
You just said it randomly.
Huh? Just look at it randomly.
Well, I mean, if Andy saved it, like he can just randomly send it to you.
Oh yeah. Just
Yeah,
be like, hey.
be like,
Make it
remember
like a
this
gift.
picture?
Or whatever.
Oh, you mean I just send it to Oreo? Be like, hey, remember this picture, asshole? This is when we actually used to like each other. Long time ago.
Yeah.
Fuck no, not anymore. Hey, we're up to 7 people. Cool. Let's see. What else is going on? I can't spend any more money
Anything in the
anymore.
world?
I gotta save my money. My brother's gonna be a dick if something happens to my stepdad. I found out.
Out of
What's that?
there are the rumors coming out of certain Asian country that a certain leader is under house arrest.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Yes. I heard that. I was like, this can't be real. And so I basically avoided. I was like, I'm getting trolled. I was like, there's nothing to this. That would be kind of cool.
Stuff I've seen too, but I don't know.
But now this is like, that's interesting. Now we're like 3 of us are like, we've heard the same thing. And
Yeah, it was
So,
on
I don't
Fox
know.
News today. It was on Fox News. So who
Uh.
knows? Yeah.
Well, you know what? He could clear this up pretty easily by going out on TV and being like, "Hey there, I'm here,"
Here, you
and
guys.
then that's it.
Hold on. Wait for this picture to pop up. You guys want to see how young I used to look? Oh my gosh. I worked in Alaska, and then afterwards I was dating this girl in San Jose, and I had to go back up to Alaska for something. I was like, hey, you want to go with me? So we took a picture in front of this plane. This was probably... Oops.
Did I ever show you the picture of me standing under the Trans-Alaskan pipeline?
No.
Say, speaking, if you want to see how young somebody looks, I was say I could show that,
Yeah,
but
you have to show it to us sometime. Look how
Yeah.
look how young I used to look. I guess everybody can
Oh my
say
God.
that. Huh?
oh yeah,
Yeah, she was so this
Wait.
girl, she worked at Safeway as a checker, but her side gig was she was a calendar girl. She made calendar, she was in calendars for Indian motorcycles way back in the day. Yeah.
yeah, nice.
Yeah. You know, it's funny when I go to San Jose. If for like one day I was in there, and for somehow out of the blue I didn't go to her, the one where she worked at when I knew her, and it was like not even in San Jose. It was in it was in Campbell, I think. And I'm over there, and all of a sudden, like I can feel somebody like smiling at me. You know how you get that feeling, And then I look at the checker and I was like, oh shit, it's Susan. And she's just like, she went and like turned bright red. I can still make that chick turn bright red. Like I thought we would have gotten married, but she was cheating on her boyfriend when I met her, so you can't marry those kind of girls. You just can't marry those kind of girls.
No.
Those are not the marrying type. At all.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a picture of me and Sheriff Margaret Mims. I forgot about that one. Do you guys know who Sheriff Margaret Mims is?
No idea.
Of course.
She okay, do you guys know Sheriff Joe Arpaio?
Yes.
Okay, she's like our Sheriff Joe Arpaio. She doesn't fuck around. She does all kinds of like she's like, I'm the sheriff. It's my county. We'll do what the fuck we want. And she's Republican as hell. So it's a good thing. She's a cool sheriff, but she's retiring. It sucks. Or like, do you guys remember, what was it? Let's see. This was probably 2019. There was a girl. She was on Fox News because her high school, they took her MAGA hat away from her, but because it was political, but yet let a girl in her same classroom wear a Hillary hat, and so it made the news.
Oh yeah.
So that was, you know how it made the news? Because me and Ben Berkwam set it off. Her name is Maddie, and here's Maddie, and here's a picture of Maddie. She's like 17 in this picture. I haven't talked to her in a while. I'll have to hit her up sometime. So that's Maddie Mueller. That's the MAGA hat that they took from her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then she got kicked off of Facebook. So then she drove all the way to San Jose with me. We went to Facebook to go bitch at them. But they wouldn't. Facebook doesn't let you in. You walk in the door and they're like, just fill out a form on the computer. It's like, we already filled out that form. Like, well, that's all we can do. They won't let you talk to anybody. You can't talk to a single person. So it's crazy. It's crazy. I heard I got a message on True Social that now in Texas, I guess you can sue Twitter or you can sue internet companies now for silencing you. I don't know how true that is or not.
No.
But who knows?
Oh, okay.
Oh yes,
I
lawsuit that saying big tech can't suppress your First
Amendment, right?
First Amendment. Yeah, that was about a week ago.
Yeah, I got it about that. I hope so, because I'm getting sick and tired of this stuff. You know,
yeah.
It's getting old.
Yeah, it sucks.
I mean, I got suspended for an actual doctor saying something that speaks in front of Congress, and YouTube's like, yeah, well, it goes against what we've been told, so you can't say it. I'm like, but he's a doctor. And they said, too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad. Oh my gosh.
Does anybody know how to make a formal complaint against a hospital?
A complaint against a hospital? You gotta find a lawyer, I think.
Yeah.
I think you gotta find a lawyer. I hate to say it. Alright, don't say anything yet. I'm gonna put this picture on the screen. Give it like 10 seconds and then tell me if you guys know who the girl in the middle is. Just wait a couple seconds.
A hooker.
It's not a hooker. Alright, does anybody know?
Anarchy Princess.
No, that's not Anarchy Princess. Oh, hell no. That's not even close to Anarchy Princess. No, that's the girl from Shameless. That's Franny from Shameless. Or not Franny. That's Franny's mom. What was her name? She's also on the new Roseanne. Or the Connors now, whatever it's called. We were sitting there.
Is that show still going?
The Connors? I don't know.
Okay.
I stopped watching it. Do you guys know who I'm talking about now? You ever watch Shameless?
Nope.
You've never watched
No.
Shameless? Oh my gosh. You have to watch it, Hope. You have Netflix, so watch it. The only thing is, don't watch it in front of none of your church friends.
I'm watching Madam Secretary right now.
You're watching Madam Secretary? What's that, Sergeant? No, that's not the chick from the bar. That is the girl from Shameless. Shameless and Roseanne. Something else now. I don't know.
I watched the first episode of something on Netflix about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, I watched the whole series already.
It's really intense.
Is it? Okay.
It's good. It's good. I watched the whole thing. I just finished it yesterday. It's really good. You'll like it, Drunk Uncle. I think you'll like it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I really don't care, like, too much for spoiler alerts, but does it go back and start showing him doing the stuff, or is it all just after he gets arrested? Because don't they arrest him on the first episode or something?
Oh, no, it goes back and forth. It's back and forth.
Okay, that's cool.
Forth and forth. Is that the chick from the bar? Are you talking about the Mexican restaurant I go to? No, definitely not. Let me see if they show the whole bar. You've been to Choku Charlie's, right, Andy? Oh, no, you can't tell.
Yes.
Never mind. This picture doesn't show the bar. We're at the bar, but you can't tell it's the bar from the picture. Oh, well. There's another picture I'm looking for. Trying to find.
Last time I was at Charlie's, I was there. Sorry, excuse me. I think there was no, but there was a girl at the same company I worked with there, and her Brian ended up nailed to the wall along with a bunch of others.
Nice. Here's another picture. I didn't realize I had this many pictures of me and this person. Damn it. And I'm wearing Will Johnson. You know, what did I do with that shirt? That's Will Johnson's shirt. I don't know what I did with that shirt.
You give it back.
It's somewhere around. No, I didn't give it back. I think I may have I think, you know what? I think I had it as a prize for something.
Take other people's shirts.
I think that's what I did.
I
think it was a prize for something. I don't give shit back. What are they, fucking Indian givers? Fuck that.
Oh, I just thought you had this.
Oh, wait, we can't say that anymore. The Seinfeld episode. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And you'll recognize this picture, probably. You'll probably recognize this. What's up, Red Librarian? You recognize that photo, Andy?
1 second here. Sorry.
Oh. It's Cook
is
Inlet.
That Anchorage?
Yeah, that's Cook Inlet. That's there in the wintertime. I was on top of the building I was building. That's
nice.
The bigger building, that's Cook's, that's the Cook Hotel. Cook whatever hotel.
Is the Sheraton in there? Because that's...
Is what?
The Sheraton. I stayed at the Sheraton the very first time I ever went to Anchorage. That was back in 2003.
I'm not sure where that. So
that was big. That was bigger than that, though. I mean, Anchorage.
Well, so I'm taking the picture from 6th Street and H. So that big tall building, that's 3rd Street. That's 3rd Street right there.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, no, that's 3rd Street. I haven't been to Anchorage in a long time. I should go back.
Yeah, me either. I haven't been there since 2000. Honestly, very early in 2006, I was in Anchorage, but that's it since then. So
it was a long time ago. Almost as long as it was for me. Eddie Block for Madera County District 4 Supervisor. I still can't believe I fucking ran for supervisor. That's crazy. That's expensive as hell. Running for office.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, honestly.
Oh, so this doesn't show it. Never mind. Yeah, it is still hot over here. It's very hot over here. So what day was this? There was. What's that?
It was cold here the last couple days.
Not
Yeah,
here.
it's been feeling good.
Fuck no, it's hot here. Very hot here. It's very hot. Too hot. Although it's cooling down, so tomorrow I'm gonna take Donnie probably with me. Oh yeah. Ben laughs at me for this picture here that I'm about to show you guys. So Ben and Will are both getting kicked out of an event, right? We're all at the same event. I'm working with Ben and Will, and me and my buddy Los, we're filming, right? And Ben was like, "Hey, go film over there." And so I'm getting an autograph from this person right here, and Ben, Ben.
Is that Ann Coulter?
It is Ann Coulter. So I'm sitting there, right, and I'm in line, and I'm next in line. And my buddy Los comes over and he's like, "Eddie, dude, Ben and Will are getting kicked out." And I was like, "Dude, I'm next in line." And so he's like, "Oh shit." So he took a picture of me with her. Then he took a picture with her. And later on that night, Ben's like going through the pictures that we took. And he's like, "Hey, what? I thought you said you never got to Ann Coulter, assholes." We're like, "Well, you were kind of getting arrested, so we didn't want He didn't get arrested, but he got kicked out. Yeah, he got kicked out. Yeah, I met Ann Coulter that day. Who else did I meet that day? Charlie Kirk. He did not like. I was just like, "Hey, can I take a picture with you real quick?" And I didn't even. I just turned around and somebody snapped the picture. So he's got given like he's mean mugging me in the picture. Don't tell me I got another picture of this asshole on my fucking computer. Hold on, let me see. Oh no, that's somebody else. Never mind. Who else did I meet? What's his name? The mayor or the governor, Christie. I met Chris Christie. Don. Not Donnie. Is it Donnie? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. He's a redheaded guy on Fox. What's his name? Somebody help me out. Somebody help me.
Sorry.
He used to be worked with the NRA.
I think I'm worthless on this.
No idea.
Oh my gosh, he has his own show on Fox.
Not Gutfeld.
No, and he's on the radio too. Oh my gosh, he started Parlor. He was the beginning of Parlor. What the fuck was his name? Why can't I think of his name right? I always think of Donny Osmond whenever I think of him.
Bongino.
Yeah, Dan Bongino. Thank you. Dan Bongino. That's who it was. Oh, I'm not sending you pictures of my special folder. You guys don't get to see those pictures. So this dude.
Hey, Robin. By the way, sorry.
Is Robin in here? Robin showed up. Hey, Robin.
Yeah. Sorry, it's hard to like keep track of our video on chat.
It is. Try running the show, doing chat and everything. So I went to an NHRA race, and this guy, he's like, oh my gosh, he's got like the most wins of anybody. All of his daughters are fucking racers, right? Like, this is the man. Like, John Force is everybody, right? So I'm like standing in line to get a picture, and everybody's like cutting in front of me, right? And so John Force is like, "Hey, why don't you let the cripple guy through?" And he's like, "Come here, man." So he took a picture with me. He was cooler than shit. He was nicer than shit.
That's cool.
And then I took a picture with his daughter too. Where's the picture of me and his daughter? Or here's I forget his name. He races for John Force. He won a couple years in a row. What the fuck? Why can't I think of his name right now? Oh my gosh, I'll think of his name in a second. But where's his daughter? Oh yeah, so I still have pictures of my real press pass that I got. Look. All the numbers. Those motherfuckers better give me that motherfucking back, FBI assholes. Oh, here's his daughter right here. I don't know, is this Brittany or Courtney Force? I think this is Courtney Force. Yeah, that's one of his daughters. Oh yeah, she was nice on the easy on the eyes, if I can say the least.
Yeah.
That's why people like going places with me. I always meet people. Like, I'm not afraid to just go up there and be like, hey, hello. Can I take a picture with you? Most people are cool about it. They don't trip. And now that I have Donnie, most people want to do it. Take a picture with Donnie. Oh my gosh, now I can't think of this guy's name, this other guy. So this other guy, what he does, so he races for veterans. And what he does is he has a coin, he sells it to you. I think it's like $50, maybe it's $100 for his coin. And so you're like, man, why am it's taking forever to pop up? Oh, are you guys still here?
I'm still here.
Okay. So what he does is, I was like, man, why am I fucking paying $100 for this coin or $50? It's kind of expensive to me. And and they're like, okay, well, he was right there, and she's like, okay, come back after the race. And I'm like, can't he just sign it right now? And she's like, no, he needs the race. And so I kept coming back. I didn't understand why. So until I got the coin, what this guy does is he takes the coin in the car with him. So you pay the $100. He goes down the track with the coin in the car. Then what they do is he writes down the time, the day, where it was at, and if he won or lost the race. So the coin that I have back here went down the NHRA track with them. So
cool.
Yeah. So then I was like, okay, now I get why it's so expensive. It was worth it. Dude, have you ever those drag race cars are freaking louder than shit. Like way too loud.
I noticed that I was at the Coca-Cola 600 one year in Charlotte, and yeah, I mean, you have like no idea how loud those NASCARs, just those cars are. Winston Cup, whatever it is now. Yeah, until you're actually there at a race, and you're like, oh man.
Right. Oh, and so the NHRA cars are even louder. When they drive by you, you can't breathe. Sometimes it takes your breath away.
Yeah, you need hearing protection.
Look at you guys. Oh, I didn't even realize. I'm just looking at Joe Biggs. Brandon's in the picture too. Yeah, see Brandon with that's the point in the side over there, smoking a cigarette. Has anybody heard from that guy? Remember, he was Brandon with That's the Point? He got in a whole bunch of fights and stuff in Portland.
Oh, no, I missed out on that.
Okay, well, so Brandon was there, and there was a military guy. I think he was he was in the Navy, right? If I tell you about the video, you might remember it. So it was a guy that was in the Navy riding a bike. And he was in downtown Portland, and all of Antifa was fucking with him because they all know him. So then some guy went to pull a knife on him, and then Brandon went and got in between him and the knife, knocked the guy out with the knife, and then took on like 30 Antifa. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy. Brandon's a crazy dude.
Yeah.
Brandon's definitely a crazy dude. Freaking, there is no not fighting. Hey, there's a picture of me with Steve Torrance, and oh my gosh, who's the black guy that races? Antron Brown.
And Brandon would be like, I'll flip you like a pancake.
Yeah, Brandon don't fuck around. He doesn't. He goes off in a second. Oh, it's Milkshake. Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about Milkshake to the lawyers. They're like, that dumb motherfucker. Oh, man. Where's all my videos where Enrique rides on my scooter? Oh, and then I had the video where a certain someone is riding on my scooter too. Drunk uncle was jealous. Remember that drunk uncle in Portland?
You didn't get those Persian girls on your scooter?
No, I got.
I know what you're talking about. Polish.
Yeah, I got Polish American.
I
Yeah.
understand, but you didn't get the Persian girls on there.
Well, I couldn't because I was talking to not Brandy. I was talking to Brittany at the time, and I didn't want to fucking, I don't want to fuck it up for Brittany. But
And Brittany. Yeah.
It's all Brittany's fault. It's definitely all Brittany's fault.
And wasn't Stux in the chat saying like,
"Oh yes,
don't flirt with my husband."
Yeah, don't talk to my husband like that. Don't." I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about? I didn't even know who Snooks was at that time. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Why are you saying that?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, girl.
I'm Sagittarius, Dad.
God damn it! Why would this picture come up? What the heck's going on here? I'm trying to get a picture to pop up. There we go. Now it's coming. I hit it too many times. Oh, well, it doesn't want me to see the picture, I guess. Anyways. What the hell's going on, people? Somebody say something. I feel like I'm doing all the talking now. 10 minutes ago, nobody wanted to shut up. Huh?
I shared a picture in our group chat of me with a politician.
Can I show it?
What? You can show.
Drunk Uncle's like passing out over here.
Yeah,
What
I was
the
like,
heck?
he looks familiar.
Wait a minute. Oh no, it's not in the.
How do you not know?
It's not in the private chat. Which?
It's in their group chat.
Oh, between the 5 of us.
Yeah.
That's you at 17.
Well, no, the first one was with.
No, I'm looking at Drunk Uncle. Oh, you can't see it because you're not in our group chat. Well, too bad.
Yeah, I say, I approve of that. Obviously, I approve of that picture. Right?
Jim Jordan. You like Jim Jordan?
No,
Yeah,
I mean, yes, but like the 17.
Oh, you like her picture of her 17? What are you trying to say? She doesn't look good anymore because she's not 17 anymore? What are you? Are you a freaking
I'm not
perv?
blonde, apparently. I think he likes blondes.
Oh, is that what it is? Do you like blondes?
I want to know why Jim Jordan has a jacket on. He's changed, man. He's not the same.
Oh shit! Check this.
Jacket, no jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
You guys know we had a Citizens on Patrol type thing here. You know what a Citizens on Patrol is? Remember that well, Hope won't know it. Remember the Police Academy Citizens on Patrol? No.
Well,
anyways,
I'm sorry.
Here we had what it is. It's it was like a 16-week course. You go through it, and they teach you everything about the police department. You go on ride-alongs. You go to the jail. They take you and they let you shoot all their guns. Man, why won't this picture open? Here we go. Maybe I can hit the preview button. So, like, I got to hold a fully an M4. I think it's an M4 with all, like, this is like, it's illegal for a citizen to have this gun, no matter what state you're in, I think. Damn it.
It's a fully semi-automatic assault rifle.
Something like that, yeah.
With the folding shoulder thingy that goes up.
No, this, oh yeah, it does have the fold on, doesn't it?
300 round magazine.
So.
No. 300 bullet round. Yeah.
Well, so this guy was on SWAT, and like he's the command. He's actually, what is he right now? He's not the commander. He's like a lieutenant now, and he's like, Eddie, you wanna hold my gun? And I was like, can I? And he's like, fuck yeah. I was like, hell yeah, I do. Oh, the other thing in that, so you get to drive the car in that class, like on the track, like their collision course. That's pretty crazy. But in one of the classes, so they're teaching us about drugs. And this cop just, we're sitting there and he just walks up to us and he's like, here, you want to know what heroin smells like? So he hands us some heroin and we're passing it around the room. We're like, all right. Anybody could have fucking taken a piece of it or something. You know what I mean?
I bet it smells like.
It smells vinegary. He said,
I was like, I smelled opium before. I mean, I would think it would smell similar to that. There'd be something.
Well, because he was like, once you smell it, you'll always know when you smell it what it is, because it's like really vinegary. It's nasty.
Honestly, I think cocaine is like that.
I don't know, but like, so it reminded me of that South Park. There's a South Park episode where they're like, all right guys, we're gonna show you what marijuana is. So he passes around the bag of marijuana and he's like, all right kids, who's got the marijuana? And nobody gave the weed back. He's like, so they almost fight. It was not Mr. Garrison, it was the other guy. So like they almost.
It sounds like a Mr. Garrison sort of speech mannerism that you were like doing.
No, that's not Mr. Garrison. That's the Mr. Garrison is the gay teacher. This guy is the counselor.
Oh yeah. Mr. Mackey.
Mr. Mackey, yeah.
Okay.
Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So this is something Drunk Uncle's gonna want to see. Drunk Uncle, you love Brownie so much. I found a picture of when she was like the day after I got her. Let me share it over here. You'll get to see Browners. That's what Brownie looked like the fucking first day I got her. And now she looks like, come here, Browners. Now she looks like this.
Now she looks like not that. Yeah.
Huh. Hold on. Let me turn the screen.
Puppies are so cute. They just suck you in with their cuteness.
Come on. So now she's this big old fat thing. Because Grandpa feeds her and everything too much.
Kit do the thing. They're like, look how cute I am. And then you're like, yeah, you're cute.
Okay, get down, Brownie.
And then...
You can snort heroin? I didn't think you could snort heroin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
More fiction.
Really?
Sometimes it doesn't end up so.
All right, what is the one that you can't, like, if you smoke it, you'll die?
A lot of them.
Well, no, it's either crack or coke.
I think that depends of the
how much we do.
Like concentration of what it's been cut with and stuff like that. Because I mean, I was gonna say hair. I don't know. I mean, I think. Well, I don't know. I've never done that, so I don't know. I have no idea.
Well,
I guess.
Well, so
You never taken it?
No, I've never done anything but weed and mushrooms. That's all. And my.
I was asking Andy. Have you ever taken ecstasy?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. I have. I forgot.
Well, some people don't know that, if you don't get pure ecstasy, it's going to be cut with something. And it's either speed, coke, or heroin.
No, wait.
At least in my day, I done it.
I'm sorry. I took Molly.
Yeah. What
is Molly?
Isn't it?
And what year did you take Molly?
Let's see. It was after I separated from my wife. I was in Vegas, 2020.
You probably took Molly. Was it powder or in a crystal form?
No, it was a pill.
What was in the pill? Was it like powder?
Oh, I don't know. I was drunk.
Oh, it's like not a capsule, but a compressed pill.
Yeah, it was a compressed pill.
What color was it?
Don't know.
Most likely it wasn't Molly.
Well, here's what happened. So I took it. We were at a big party, and then somebody decided to take my scooter and try and drive it into the pool, and then wouldn't fess up, and none of their friends would fess up, and I'm starting a fight with like 30 of these people, and I didn't get to feel the effects of the Molly because I was so pissed off that the person took my scooter. And then they come in the room, and I was like, look, you need to tell that motherfucker to come here. So the person finally came over. We're sitting in the room, and he wouldn't stop saying, I'm sorry, dude, I'm sorry. And I finally looked at him. I'm like, look, dude, you're pissing me off. You're fucking up my high. I said, if you say sorry one more fucking time, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. And he looked over, and there were some people in the room, and they're just like, I wouldn't do it, bro.
Yeah, that was mostly probably up with speed.
Was it? I don't know.
I've been on Molly around people fighting, and
You don't care?
you basically... Well, no, I started dancing and tried to like get in between them, just like, hey, you gotta stop fucking around, hey.
Oh no, I was starting to fight with everybody that day. Everybody.
Yeah, just probably cut with meth.
Yeah, I've never done that.
I never done it before either.
We do it maybe once.
Hope, did you ever, since you're an animal lover, did you ever watch that show Pitbull and Parolees?
No.
No? Oh, then never mind.
I watched Secrets of the Zoo, but...
No, you wouldn't know who it is. So this is the lady who runs, she's on that show, Pitbulls and Parolees. She's in charge of it. We went to go, I was there, and it started raining, and the minute we got there, and they're like, there's big signs everywhere. The minute it starts raining, everybody has to leave because our place floods. So they wouldn't let us in, and I'm like, look, we just took a mile, or like an hour-long bus ride, onto another, and then we had to walk like a mile. I said, I'm in my wheelchair. We're going to have to walk back to the bus stop. Can you let us at least dry off? Because New Orleans rain is like, you know. So, what's up, Sagittarius? So, what they did is she's like, all right, she let me stay in the shop, and I took a picture of her. And then one of her guys, he's like, it stopped raining. I was like, cool, we'll just go to the bus stop. Thank you. And he's like, no, can you get in my truck? And so he drove us home to our hotel. It was pretty cool. He was one of the guys on the show, too. He was real cool. Let's see. Freaking, what other pictures can I show you? Me with 2 big chocolate syrup bottles. They had those in, you guys have probably seen me with those before. They're in Vegas. Yes.
So hey everybody, I wanted to say I have to say good night because I got to get up kind of early-ish in the morning and
right on.
Actually go to actual work.
Oh, you mean you're not staying home tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't have to. I don't get to work from home tomorrow. I actually have to go somewhere and actually work. So.
Well, that's
anyway.
That sucks.
I know, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. They should pay me for sitting at home and being awesome. And
right?
Sometimes they kind of do, but it doesn't always happen.
Oh, so. Real quick, something, I'm not going to show it because right now YouTube is trying to give me kicked off no matter what I do. And I have 2 copyright strikes, and it was like, I got kicked off for streaming something, and then as soon as I'm back, they give me 2 copyright strikes for something from 2 years ago. So I'm not showing you guys shit on here. But Crowder, I get the Crowder emails, and they have something that says, watch, a woman has an epic meltdown over a man's microaggression of telling her she cut in line. You guys have to, here, I can play the sound. This, I think I can play it. I don't know, can I play it? Fuck it. If I get kicked off for this, fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be this one. So I'll share it with you guys.
I mean, it's easy to say yeah, but...
Yeah, you guys aren't the ones getting kicked off. But no, I know what you mean.
Well, yeah.
But hold on, let me share it. You guys just have to fucking see this. It is so outrageous. Alright, let me hit replay. You guys ready? Everybody ready? Can you guys see it? Wait, you guys can't see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They can't see it on screen. Google Chrome. Will you guys stop it? Something just messed up with my Google Chrome. Oh, I know why. Because I'm using a different screen. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm
go.
sorry, Andy. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
gotta go. But this is an epic meltdown. I mean, like, this is... Holy shit. Ready? Here we go.
Kids calm down. I can't be fucking touched.
I didn't touch you,
I
man.
was raped not that long ago, and I can't stand another man touching me.
Well, no one did that. Is this a prank?
So, is this a prank?
Yeah, he won't go away. He needs to go away. He's the fucking problem.
I need to leave?
No, just welcome. We'll take you to the
I still got, okay. She threw some of my stuff.
Okay, you know, just take you to another room.
Hell if I know. I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry.
She wasn't sorry when she cut in line and then screamed
I didn't see you.
to make it. Oh, I just asked her if she saw anything in
Walmart.
line.
Fucking leave. Just go.
That's an
Leave.
adult.
You're making it worse.
Why is it his fault?
Walk up to sir. Walk with Chris. Walk with Chris.
I think Walmart needs to give this guy his shit for free. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Some their med count, bro.
Dude, and like that's...
She hadn't been in a while.
Right, and that's somewhere like in like the guy's like drunk uncle. He's like, well, you know, she wasn't acting like that when she cut in front of me. Like, not mad at all. This guy is just like cool, calm, and collective.
And then for her to be like just completely freaking out. Yeah.
And I shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry if somebody raped that girl, or well, I guess we shouldn't judge. But if somebody raped that person, I am very sorry that it happened to you. But to react that way, you need to go find some help.
Yeah, I mean, there's a boy who cried wolf, you know, fable, you know, or whatever to that.
Right.
It's like when something's happening to you that's real, I mean, nobody's gonna believe you if you're gonna go off like that for
Right.
something that's not nothing.
Oh my gosh, my ex-wife used to do that all the time. She's like, something hurts and this hurts, and I'm like, you know, and then you know she's like, well, I just wanted some attention. So then, like when she was really hurt, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm not playing that game with you. She was really hurt. You know, that's why you don't play wolf.
Yeah.
Although it was a panic
Really
attack,
just-
so I still don't know if she really had a panic attack or not. Because she.
You'd have
faked
to
it.
like poke her in the pain just to see what the reaction was.
Yeah.
It hurts there. Ah.
Yeah. Well, you know what's even worse? I don't know. Hope, do you have a lot of pain in your life with your disability?
What?
Do you have a lot of pain with your disability?
No.
Okay. Well, I have a lot of pain, so it's really hard for me to understand anybody else's pain. You know, when somebody's like, "Oh, I have a headache. It's killing me. I can't," and they start crying, and I'm like, "It's a fucking headache. Shut up." I am not a very good, comforting kind of person at all.
I will tell you, Eddie, there's a difference between like a headache and like an actual full-on migraine when it gets to your eyes and starts squeezing on them and stuff.
Yeah.
That really is not cool. It hurts. I'm not saying that like it's you know that something that's chronic that is like you always have to deal with is like it, you know, better, because it's certainly not. But I tell you what, during those few hours when you've got that going, you're just like, somebody kill me.
But if you've never experienced it, you've got nothing to reference it to. So,
well, I don't know.
Yeah.
One day I was at the I went to the doctor because I was seeing stars everywhere, and what else was going on? I was seeing stars everywhere, and I was getting sick, and there was something else, right? And I told the doctor, and he's like, "Well, you're having a migraine headache." I'm like, "It doesn't hurt. It's just..." He's like, "No, you're having a migraine headache, and you're just used to pain." I was like, "Okay." So I don't know.
Well, yeah.
But,
I mean, you know, and then migraines are like different things, kind of. But like when it's with the like the pain component to it, it can be, it could suck, honestly.
Okay. Well, now if you told me, "Oh, my tooth is hurting," then yeah, I'll be like, "Oh, fuck yeah, that shit hurts."
Yeah.
That's the
I mean,
worst
I would
thing.
like for all men to experience like menstrual cramps and just have that, that thing where you can like put those things on you where it like stimulates menstrual cramps. Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
That's what I would like for
Well,
all men
they
to
say
experience.
well, I my bowel obstructions, they say it's
No,
similar to being pregnant or giving birth.
yeah. But no, thank you, Hope. It's all right.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Those are
so
some of my
I would,
favorite
I,
videos that
I
I've
would
seen. Like they just made me laugh.
yeah, Johnny likes
just
dogs.
under educational purposes, I would take that challenge if we could figure out a simulation where you would know what it feels like to be kicked in the testicles.
Ooh.
I would take that challenge just for educational purposes.
There you go. There you go. No, anybody ever watch Everybody Loves Raymond? There was an episode where he bought her my doll, his wife my doll. And she's like, Marie, because Marie was the mom, and they fought all the time, but she went right to the mom. Look, Marie, he bought me some bitch pills. Am I too bitchy for you, Ray?
Maybe.
Like, well, why do you think I bought you the pills? Oh my gosh. I love that show. Everybody Loves Raymond. That was a good show.
Yeah.
I don't know if
All
we
right, man,
started. All right, catch you later, Andy. Sorry, I keep talking.
Yeah. No, you're good, man. Yeah. Love talking to you, and we'll talk next time. Have a good one.
See you later.
Bye.
Maybe I'll go through Colorado on the way home, and I'll stop by and see you.
Yeah. Come by and we'll have lunch or something, or dinner, or whatever you like.
What, oh, don't say whatever I
man.
like. I might go find some Kobe beef. Right.
You know
on,
what?
bud.
I would do that, man. If that's what you want, let's do it. Let's do it. So.
Oh, I
You
wouldn't
get
do
a
that.
mushroom burger. A mushroom burger.
A mushroom burger.
Yeah, buddy.
Right on. Well, don't work too hard tomorrow, Andy. Don't work too hard.
All right, I can manage that, but
There
I
you
do
go.
just have to work. So
Nice.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you
or
later.
Another night. So
Yeah,
talk to you
whenever we
later.
come back on again.
I know.
No, Richard, we're not doing regular shows anymore. We just, it's kind of like whenever now. We just come on whenever. Whenever's clever. Whenever I feel like it.
Man.
Or,
Dude, I bought me a telescopic back scratcher. This thing is like the best thing in the fucking world.
Hope, ask him where he bought.
So
I'm surprised he didn't tell you where he bought it from. Hope, ask him where he bought it from.
Where did you buy it from?
Amazon. $5.99, and I got
never
two
mind.
of them.
That's right. Never mind.
got
Now
two of
I was
them.
like, why did I think you bought it at the swap meet? That's because I told you can buy him at the swap meet for like $1.
Oh.
Swap meet. California swap meet though, not your swap meet.
We don't have swap meets.
So
We
you
have
find
flea
it
markets.
in- or consignment shops.
No, not consignment shops. No. See,
Pretty good.
We have flea markets.
well, see, we have flea markets or swap meets. It's the same thing. But when you go to the ones here, there's all these Mexican girls, walking around in their best Sunday clothes. Then you get the you have the guy driving around on a cart with beer. You can get drunk at the swap meet. I think they do it so you buy more. Oh yeah, lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Richard Kurtz has a question for you, Eddie.
How come I gave up the regular shows? I just needed a break. I'm watching all these other shows with all these other people, and the only thing that people want, you got 2,000 people watching somebody just in case a fight might happen. And that kind of just like made me realize, you know what? If that's all people want, then that's not what I'm going to give them anymore. I don't want, so I took a break. I was tired. It gets old doing this shit every day. It's not the same. It's nice to not have, it's a full-time job. If you guys don't really know it, but I mean, they're setting up equipment, there's looking for news, making sure everything works right. It's not easy.
You became
I became who?
jaded.
Oh, jaded. Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just,
Things just aren't as exciting as they used to be.
yeah. It's just too much work for Oh, I had the word in my head and I forgot what word I was gonna use. I'm not getting the satisfaction. Does that make sense? The satisfaction.
Yeah, like I said, things aren't exciting as they used to be.
Well, I'm not happy doing
As
it.
they, yeah.
You've always wanted to
Like
say
when I first started in the entertainment industry, like I was working for free. You know,
Yeah.
it was like you get to hang out with celebrities, you get to drink for free, you get to cut the line. You know, everybody knows who you are, but after a while, you're just like, all right, I need to start. You know, you become jaded. It becomes your regular part of your life, and then at the end of the day, you're like, I need something. You know,
Yeah.
need more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the morning court stuff was fun, but the problem is you guys don't realize I've got a whole entire property I got to cut trees down, and the only time I can cut the trees down was when it was not hot, which was the time I was normally streaming. And then when I come inside, it's so hot. I got all the air conditioners running, so it makes a loud sound. So I couldn't do it then. So I mean, when it came down to it, I've got to handle my business. I got to take care of myself. The show is not my life, and I was letting the show be my life. So
They call those opportunity costs. Like, what can you get done over the other?
Right.
You know.
Like, you guys should see the fence I built for Dawn. It's not done yet. I'm almost done. You know, because I was able to do it. I needed Eddie time. Did you say something, Hope?
That it's a cool fence.
Yeah, you should just wait till it's all done. It's going to be really nice. You know, and then now I found out that my brother's going to be a dick when my stepdad dies, and he's going to fight me for this house. So now I got a whole bunch of shit I got to deal with. And he's the executor. So he said as soon as my stepdad dies, I got a couple of days to get off the fucking property or else. Which, we all know that's not going to happen. Uh-oh, it says I went offline.
Unless your stepdad wants to change his will.
Well, no, the will, we got to sell me and my sister and him all get a third of the house. And my sister, if I tell my sister how she hates my brother, and her and him are like straight blood, like I'm only half blood, like I'm their stepbrother. We had the same dad. That's it. So my sister like hates my brother, and if I tell her how he's treating me, she'll be like, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna sign," and we'll just fight him. But the other thing is, he can't just kick me off the property, right? I got mail here. He has to evict me. So I'm gonna fuck. If he starts being a dick about it, I'll just be a dick and make him evict me before I go buy another house.
Nothing like
Vengeance.
some tragedy in the family to rip a family apart. Like I've seen it happen to my family. Oh, every time the high-ranking person in the family dies, like it just
right. Well, like my brother, because here's the problem. My brother wants this so he wants to use it as a fucking Airbnb. So that's what the problem is. And so he told me, he's like, you know, if you want to buy a house, you should start looking now. And I was like, why? I can't leave the house because I got to stay here and take care of David. I'm like, you're not going to take care of him. And he's like, yeah, I'm not going to take care of him, but he's all, I'm the executor of the will, and the minute he passes, I'm not going to wait around for you to get the fuck out of there before I sell it. It's like, you know, he didn't say he was going to kick me off the property, but he said it. Because he said it to me like 6 times. He's like, you know, you should start getting pre-approved for a house right now, bro. So if he's going to be a dick about it, then I'll be a dick about it. I just won't leave. Because I told him I was going to try and buy the house, and he's like, well, I want it He wants to put Airbnb here. He wants to make it a business. Which is funny because he had said, I hate those Airbnb people because, you know, they don't pay for the roads, they don't pay the taxes, and yet he wants to use this as an Airbnb.
Just buy it. If you can, just buy it and fucking nip it in the bud.
I won't have enough money for the down payment until next year.
Well, okay. I mean, you think he's going to die within the next year? I mean, I know he's old and you don't want to think about that shit, but
he's 87. He has his good days. He has his bad days. So
I understand. I understand.
I don't know.
I just hate to see families, and like I said, I've seen this happen way too many times just within my family. I just hate to see it whenever somebody dies in a family, and it's like everybody's true colors just start to shine through.
Yeah. Well, like when I told him, I was like,
it's rough on you.
Yeah. And I told him, I'm like, so you want me to go buy a house right now, and you want me to not live in a house that I'm paying for because I got to take care of David? And he's like, well, it's not like you're paying any rent up there. And I was like, well, number one, you don't know what I'm paying. I said, and number two, I pay all the bills. Like, well, not all of them, but I pay the electricity. I got my stepdad's on my phone plan. You know, I pay for his phone. I pay for the bill. I pay for a lot of stuff. And whenever something needs to get fixed around here, I pay for all the stuff to fix it. So it's not like, believe me, I would rather pay rent than pay what I'm paying to take care of this place up here. It's not cheap cutting down all these trees and buying tools and, you know?
Right.
It's not cheap. Like, we have a guy coming to cut the tree down next week. How much do you think to cut down? It's like a 50-foot tall tree.
I would throw a guess at it because I just had some 2 trees cut down and my backyard trimmed up, but that's dirt off.
Oh, you're cutting out. Say something?
Can you hear me?
Kind of. You're cutting out a little bit.
He said he paid $800.
You paid $800 to cut down 2 trees? Yeah.
2 trees, the stumps grounded, and my whole back line fence, all the trees trimmed up to 8 feet.
Yeah, no, it's for them to cut down. It's like 50-foot tall cedar tree. It's $1,500 to cut it down.
I thought it was going to be at least $2,000 to $4,000.
No, they're charging $1,500 to cut it down, but they're leaving everything here, so I got to get rid of all the wood. So they're gonna cut it into like 4-foot pieces. No, I don't think so.
I got a good deal then, didn't I?
Yeah,
they done it in one day too.
Oh, he said it's only gonna take them 1 day, but they charge $1,500. Yeah.
But I get like 30-some trees cut down in their property.
Well, see, one of the problems, probably, I guess I should explain this, is they can't just cut it and let it fall. They have to cut it down piece by piece because it's in the fence area. So that's maybe another reason, but still, it's and they gotta they gotta pay their men's wages. They gotta buy the equipment. They gotta buy the gas. So I understand. But it's just expensive.
Thank goodness for living in the South, because I bet both of my trees were at least 50 foot inside a fence.
Wow.
Because very well. I don't know who his people were, but
it's not a ripoff, James. That was the cheapest find I could. That was the cheapest price I could find around here. That was the cheapest I could find.
California, probably. I mean, you go to California, try to find a 1-bedroom apartment in LA for $500 a month. You come to where I live at, you can find you something for $500 a month.
Oh, not here.
You mow the front yard. You might have some shady neighbors, but you can get it.
Well, James, though, I can't. He says he's got some boys that'll come do it. I can't do it that way because, my stepdad's old school. If you don't have a license and insurance, He's not going to let you on the property to do the work. Because it's right next to our house. So if it falls the wrong way, we're fucked. We're screwed.
Yeah, when you get older, start to weigh those things because you must have had some sort of bad experience previously where you're like, yep, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. So. Black Pill Red says, I don't know about trees, but I paid $7.50 for a taco. Man. Yeah, rent around here. Oh my gosh. Well, so my brother is renting he has a cabin, but I don't even think it has a room, to my nephew for $1,000 a month. And he's giving him the son deal. He's renting it to his son for $1,000 a month. For like a 1-bedroom cabin.
How big is it?
Not very big. I mean, it's not big at all. If anybody
Like
goes up there with them,
studio or a loft?
huh?
Like a studio or a loft?
Yeah, it's like a studio. I've never been there. My stepdad told me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no.
I mean, the rent here is crazy, but like my place is super cheap.
Nice. Okay, my first apartment in Lompoc. Huh? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say mine is $850 square foot. How much do you think I pay for it?
850 square foot in Columbus, Ohio. And you're like in town, right?
With a patio.
With
Yeah,
a patio.
in the city of.
See, but you're in Ohio, so it's cheaper. See, I'm in California. It's kind of hard.
Okay. Well, let me say the rent usually in Columbus right now is about $1,200 a month, 12 to 1,600.
Really? Holy shit! Wow.
How many bedrooms? How many bath? I'll take a stab at it since I'm from the dirty.
1 bedroom, 1 bath. Water is included. And there's a laundry room as well.
In the apartment?
Wow. In the apartment,
Yes,
even.
in the apartment.
Okay. $750.
How much do you think, Eddie?
Oh man, it's so hard because I live here. I'll say 900.
It's $825.
You suck.
Well, we're right in the middle. I would win if it was the Price is Right. But I remember I paid, this was back in 2003 in Wilmington. Brand new apartment complex. It was a 1-bedroom, 1 bath, tiny ass apartment. And it was $550.
I started out paying, I think it was $5.99 when I moved in here 8 years ago.
8 years ago? Holy you lived in the same apartment for 8 years?
I have.
Oh, why don't?
And I'm like 1 street or so away from the start of the most expensive neighborhood in the state of Ohio.
Really? Wow. Interesting.
Have you got your rent locked in? Are you on
It's locked in for 2 years when I renew the lease, but
Okay. Because I know, like in New York City, there's like places that, like I guess as long as the building never transfers into a new name, like people are like locked into like rent. So you could have like a person living next to you paying like $2,000 a month, and you're paying like $500 because your family's been there since like the 70s or something.
Oh yeah, rent control.
They're actually condos.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Apartment complex, so it's all individually owned.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I know. When I heard that from my brother, so I started looking. I was like, all right, let me look at houses in Fresno and Madera, you know. And they like, so I type in a range, and like I'm like, dude, that's an apartment. They're selling apartment buildings for that cheap, and then no, they actually selling apartments now in Fresno. That's crazy. But my very first apartment this was, let's see, 1994. I paid $350 a month. 1-bedroom apartment. And I wouldn't turn on the gas in the wintertime because I was afraid I couldn't afford the gas bill. I was working at Taco Bell and Thrifties. I had 2 jobs.
When I lived in DC, I lived in a condo complex as well. It was individually owned, 900 square foot,
Nice, James.
with a small balcony, all utilities included, $1,300 a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was a steal.
Yeah, no.
That was in 2000 and
Let's see. The most I paid was in San Francisco. I lived in a 4-bedroom house on top of the hill, and I got the deal because I was the plumber for the guy, so I was paying $4,100 a month, and that was a steal. From what I understand, now, as of like last time I talked to him 2 years ago, he was renting it out for $10,000 a month.
I don't even make $4,100 in a month.
Yeah, that's how much I was paying. Let me see. It was a huge house. We had an awesome fucking. Oh my gosh, like from our back window, you can see all of San Francisco. There's Bellevue Avenue.
Awesome. So you're paying for the.
Oh yeah, you're paying for where it is. Oh my gosh, what's I can't remember the name of the city I lived in now. Oh my gosh. I just type in San Francisco, it'll show up. Because the one in San Francisco. Why are you I told you I'm on a show. I asked you the price. I'm asking her the price. Jeez Louise. I asked her a price. Tell her I'm live on the show and she calls me.
I thought you were going to say it's Ultimate again.
Daly City, that's what it is. Daly City. You're going to say, oh, it's Ultimate? No. I wonder what he's calling about. He hasn't called me in years. Let's see. And it's not like it's a fancy, expensive house. Okay, sorry. Let me show it here real quick. Oh, that's still in the other video. The crazy lady. Is Gra on here now?
Check.
I guess Wizzy's done. Is the show over?
Oh yeah,
now?
he quit a while ago. I've seen that drunk uncle.
You seen that drunk uncle?
Yeah. Well, that's your number of brain cells left from drinking all that Bud Light. I'm kidding, man.
This many.
That's many.
Here you go.
Hey, Eddie, I wanted to ask you something real quick. Did you know that Dr. Robert Malone lived 4 miles from the Reagan Museum? How far is that from you?
Doctor who?
Dr. Robert Malone, one of the guys he's the guy that developed the MNRA. How do you say that?
He was on Rogan. They got one of Rogan's.
Yeah, guy was on Joe Rogan. And he's on Tucker too. But I mean, he was saying that that's where he was born. I think right in the same area where you live.
Where at now?
I can't remember where he said it was. He said middle California, 4 miles from the Reagan National Museum.
Oh, that's down in L.A.
Oh, okay, so they're south of you.
Yeah, that's. Like
I thought that was like way out in the country.
The Reagan Museum? No, his house is way out in the country. All right, so yeah, his country's way out in there.
Oh, okay. All right, my bad.
No, I haven't, Connie. I stopped watching that kind of stuff. All right, so about houses. Hope likes looking at houses, so I'm at Realtor or Zillow or something. I think I'm at Zillow. Let me see, where am I? Can you see it, Hope?
She's going to buy us all a house.
I'm on Zillow.
So
this is the house that I lived in. It's off market. It's worth $1,068,900. It's only it says 3 bedroom, 2 bath, but there's a bedroom down below. But this is why you pay. So if you're standing in the living room, this is the view you see.
Wow.
Yeah. My brother used to come visit me and just sit there and stare out the window at night. Oh, he got a new fridge. Oh, he did some work there. After I left, he fixed some stuff. So that's the living room with the fireplace. That's the living room. That's the dining room.
Nice.
So this first door
How
on
much
the
did you say? 1 million point what?
This
1
is
point what million?
$1,068,900 is what Zillow says it's worth, and Zillow is always low.
My God.
So let's
Yeah.
see. The first
So
door to
probably-
the left takes you downstairs to the garage. Then the next one is a room. The one on the right is a bathroom. Then the master bathroom's behind there. This is the first room. This is where my girlfriend's boy used to sleep. This one is the back guest room. Then this is the main room. That's the main bath. That's the master bath, I should say. This is the bathroom in the main room, or the main bath. Dang, he remodeled that whole entire thing.
And how many square feet is that? Ballpark.
1270.
1,200.
It's 1270.
1270.
Yeah.
So when you get finished with that one, I'll give you an address, and I'm going to let you see what you can buy around here for the same price.
Yeah, and that's what I'm sitting here saying. Like, he's like, look at that view. And I was like, you're looking at the concrete jungle.
Really looking at a
much.
bunch of houses.
Pretty much.
He don't know what it's like to live in the dirty, does he, there, bro?
But
Yeah.
it's fun. It's
He
fun.
will.
If you're
Your mic's kicking in and out a little bit, Eddie.
okay, it's fun to watch it, to look at it, just because in San Francisco there's always lights flashing somewhere.
Yeah, it reminds me of the introduction to the series Weeds, with all those tiki-taki houses and the tiki-taki families, and everybody's got the same house, the same garage door, the same car. They all leave work at the same time.
Right.
And, you know,
So
Fucking mow your yard on Wednesdays at 2:00, you fucking psycho.
so here's what's funny. If you look at Redfin, they're actually $200,000 more on Redfin. All right, give me an address.
okay, 11010 South Winston Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma. 11010. Now, this is the house that I lived in for 2 years.
Oh, is that
And
the
it's
one
for
that
sale
I
right
drove
now.
by and you told me about?
Yeah, and it's for sale right now for 1.2, and you could probably get it for a clean million.
I can't afford $1 million.
11010 South Winston Avenue.
It says it's on Realtor.com. It says it's only worth $734,000. Is it a 3-bedroom?
So there you go. Yep. Yeah, and it says 6,200 square foot. That's not counting the garages. The garages are another 3,000 square foot.
Oh, here we go.
So it's new.
On Zillow, it's $1,170,000.
So there you go. Yeah, and that's why I seen that.
The rent's only freaking $7,000 or $8,000 a month.
Yeah, and we was renting it for. I was paying the taxes on it at the time when we were staying there, $1,400 a month, and that's what I was staying. Scroll through some of those.
3-car
pictures,
garage.
yeah.
Three-car.
It's got a 3-car garage, a 2-car garage, and a garage for the RV. See that big giant overhead door? That's an RV garage
Nice.
with a checkerboard floor.
Thing is huge.
It's got. Yeah. Bless you. Okay.
Thank you.
There's the 3-car garage. That 3-car garage is connected to the master bedroom, which has a walk-in closet inside of a walk-in closet.
Wow. All right,
It's
real
just
quick
a
before I forget.
vulgar.
So in Fresno, my friend, she lives in like it's more like Section 8 housing a lot, but it's a big, huge apartment complex. So she has a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. How much do you guys think it is in Fresno, California, a month?
$1 million.
Oh, they're renting it?
Yeah. Well, she
In
doesn't. She
Fresno?
doesn't have to pay because
It's a house or an apartment?
It's just an apartment. You got four. It's an apartment with 3 other neighbors in your building.
How many bedrooms?
3 with 2 bathrooms.
Oh shit! Probably
3,200.
1,000 easy.
30. That's what I was going to say. 3,200.
Oh, never mind. It's only 2,000, but it's in a bad neighborhood.
Oh hell!
It's a bad neighborhood.
Let's rent it.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
This is a pretty cool place, girl.
You tell everybody. You tell it. Well, with all that money we won last night, you should be able to buy something.
I know, right? Holy shit!
Girl, I think Eddie can buy a truckload of diesel.
No, not even.
Yes,
not even
half a truckload. But hey, it's $1 bet, and he won $102. What the hell?
Yeah,
right?
I'm happy. $102 for Yeah, like it was funny too. The other day I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I keep sending Gra like $15 all the fucking time, and all we win are
every 10 days.
Yeah, it's like all we win are free tickets, and I was like, am I ever gonna get my money's worth? I was just thinking it, and then we fucking win $500 or $510 split up by 5.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because I am gonna go and hang out with the Truth's wife in Chicago, so that'll pay for a little bit of the gas on the way over there.
Yeah, cool. And see, the trick is we're trying to hit that $25K tax free.
Oh, hell
and then we
yeah,
all win $5,000 a piece.
Exactly.
So yeah, so it costs $1.50 to have a little dream like that a day. It costs $1.50 a day. Shit.
That's all we got in life.
We won $500, Connie. We won $500. We hit 4 out of 5 numbers on the Cash 5 Oklahoma.
Is Connie in our group?
You can feed a child in Africa for the price of a cup of coffee.
And yeah, what the hell are the white? Well, then get the hell out of Africa. That's all I got to say. See those people living out in the middle of the desert. These people that live here in the middle of the desert, they're dying of starvation. They don't have any water. I'm like, living in the fucking desert. The fuck, man, get it. What's wrong with it? Heck, you're hitting leave. Jump on that. See that camel? Jump on that bastard and get the hell out of there.
Let's see.
Walk east.
This is Maria's Facebook page. Let's see. I'm trying to see if she has a picture of. I'm trying to see if the Truth's wife has a picture of the event we're going to in Chicago. I know she posted it the other day. Let's see.
Have you heard from Digga about the hurricane that's supposed to hit?
No, I haven't.
Florida?
Is there a hurricane going to Florida right now?
I thought it turned around and went back east.
Ian is supposed to hit Florida, like all of Florida.
Here, let me look in her photos.
Oh.
God damn it, why'd it go so big? Why is this picture so big? Is she part of Latinos for Trump? I didn't know that. Let me see, is that her? Can you guys see it? Yeah. Yeah, that's her. That's the Truth's wife. I don't know if she was in Latinos for Trump. Well, that's why it was zoomed in for some reason. Let's see. She should have the picture somewhere right here of the dang. Oh, wait, those. Let's see.
Connie, you play. You got to, the odds one in Powerball are 1 in 375 million. The odds getting the Cash 5 for 25,000 is 1 325,000. That's a pretty good difference.
Let's see, it's got to be in one of these photos here. Yeah, and Grau picked the right one apparently. So let's see.
Yeah, I do my homework on it. And I go through and look at the ones that hit most frequently, and I take like the top 10 and just pick different.
Yeah, he does
variations of those numbers.
Okay, I know she had posted a picture of the event we're going to. No, I can't find it. It's Bryson Gray and who else? Forgiato Blow is gonna be there. Who else is gonna be there? Alex Stein. Do you guys know who Alex Stein is?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, so
is it? Yeah.
Wait,
AOC?
what? No.
Yes.
That's not him. I don't think it's him.
That's Alex Stein. Big booty.
Hold on, let me see. Let me find the damn flyer. She just posted it the other fucking day. Don't you hate that when you can't find shit on Facebook?
Nope, don't get them on Facebook.
What's Facebook?
It's almost as bad as my stepdad coming and telling me, "Oh yeah, well, it's on the news," and I'm like, "What news?" He's like, "It's on Facebook." I'm like, "What do you mean?"
No.
Oh my! And it all started with Colin Kaepernick. He's like, "Hey, did you hear Colin Kaepernick's gonna play for the Browns?" And I'm like, "No, he's not." And he's like, "Yeah, he's supposed to play this weekend." And I'm like, "Where'd you see that at?" And he's on Facebook. And I was like, so I looked it up. I was like, "He's not gonna play." He's like, "Yeah, he's playing this weekend." I was like, "No, it's not." He's like, "Well, that's what they said on the news." I said, "That's not the news. It's Facebook."
What was the fake thing from today? There was some fake thing that somebody got arrested and it was fake. It wasn't Trump, but who was it?
Oh, the Panda.
FBI director. What's his name? Right? Wasn't it
Oh
him?
no, it was the Chinese president.
Oh yeah, Xi Jinping. Yeah, Kong. Yeah, him. It was fake news. Last week it was Eric Clapton died.
Eric Clapton died?
That's what the fake news was. That was last week. It was the fake news last week.
Don't you know when you don't you hate it when you do that?
Joe Rogan does it every time they have a UFC event.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan dies every time there's a UFC event.
Yeah. You get into those UFC comments and it's like R.I.P. Joe Rogan. R.I.P.
All right,
Joe
what does
Rogan.
Moshi mean? What does Yoshi mean?
Oh.
Oh, it means good vibes. It's a habit. It's a habit. Moshi is a habit.
Yeah, no idea.
I can't find it on her pictures. I did not know though that she was in Latinos for Trump.
That's what she said.
That's a nice picture of her though. I used to always joke with the truth. I was like, "Dude, you know you got a hot wife?" He's like, "I know it, Eddie. You stay away from her." What's MySpace? Oh my gosh, that's where I met my first wife, was on MySpace. I did. I'm not lying. I met her on MySpace, and I lied to everybody. I was like, "Oh, we met at the drive-through or at a car wash." That's what I told everybody. Loza Alexander, he's is he in LA? Is he from LA? No, he's not from LA. He's living in LA, I think now. I think he's living in LA. That's what it is. He doesn't get along with him and Mr. Nice Guy have issues though, I think. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is where I'm going. Let's see what. You guys can't really see it on there. It's the God Saves America tour. So it is. It's hosted by Alex Stein. I guess that is him then. Hosted by Alex Stein. It's buffering. Sorry, guys. Hosted by Alex Stein. It's gonna be Bryson Gray, Tyson James, Forgiato Blow. So, gonna be fun. And I already let them know I was coming with Donnie. I said I'm bringing my big ass service dog. He's a Saint Bernard named Donald J. Trump. I always warn people ahead of time. I don't know why I do that. They're like, "Don't worry, we'll make sure everything's accessible for you, sir." So that's cool. Holy shit, it's 9:30. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 12:30.
I didn't realize how late it was. Don't you have to work tomorrow, Hope?
She turns.
I'm about ready to leave.
She turns into a pumpkin in 39 minutes.
At your time, her time, she's already she's into a pumpkin. That's why she's blacked out. She's not showing her face because she's a pumpkin already.
I'm a talking pumpkin right now.
And Gra, the other thing is,
pumpkin.
you're not allowed to feed her after midnight. You can't give her anything to drink after midnight. Okay?
Feed me. Feed me.
Could you see Andy No's latest video in which they show the 4-year-old girl on stage rubbing on? No way. Where's that? Never mind. I read it at Richard Hertz. That's not real. It's not real. Oh, it's mushi mushi is how you say hello on the phone in Japan. Ooh, now I know what to say when I see a Japanese girl. Mushi mushi. Mushi mushi. Gra, did you see the video from? Do you get the Crowder emails?
No, you know, I've been thinking about the Mug Club, and I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't know. God, there's just not like there's not enough time in the day here lately.
Yeah. Well, I don't. You know, the problem is I never watch Mug Club because when I'm ready to go watch it, it's just done on YouTube, right? But then they won't upload it to Mug. They play it live on Mug Club, but they don't upload it for like 4 or 5 hours later. So it's like, you know.
Oh, really? You mean well, you know, when they leave YouTube and they go to Mug Club, you do. If you join it, you don't get to go watch it right then. I thought you did, don't you?
You do. It's when it's live.
If you're watching it live on Blaze TV, it goes right over. But like, if you're like me, I don't start watching until 1 p.m. my time, and they start at 10 p.m. or 10 to 10:30 my time. So they've already done the show, but if you want to go watch the Mug Club part, by the time it fully uploads to Blaze TV, like it's like 2 or 3 hours, maybe, or 2 or 3 hours after I've already gotten to work. So yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
If you're not watching it live on Blaze, then Mug Club.
Shit, I thought if you paid for the Mug Club, you get to watch it live.
You do.
You can. You can if you're up and watching at that point in time.
So here's
I don't watch it.
Here, hold on. I'll explain it. So here's the way it works, Gra. On YouTube, when you're live, it's automatically uploading it and saving it to YouTube. But the Blaze does not have the capacity to do that like YouTube does. So we had to do this too when I was in high school or when I was in college. So when you're filming it live, it's recording. It's still going out live, but you're not recording it to the website. You're recording it to a hard drive. So probably what happens is as soon as the show is over, then they have to upload the hard file up to the internet. So then you can go watch it. So you got to wait for them to upload it. So when it's live, you can see it live. But once they stop the live show, it's gone, and you got to wait for them to upload it again, if that makes sense.
Yeah, sort of. But you can. The thing is, if you pay for it, you can watch it live. Yeah. You don't have to wait for it to upload.
Then I got to get up by 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not getting up that fucking early.
Yeah, it's 7 your time, 9 o'clock my time. And they always start late. You know, like 9:15, 9:30.
Fuck that.
Yeah. He's like, we're always here Monday through Thursday at 10 o'clock. I was like, you liar! You're a fucking liar! I like you, but stop lying.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I subscribed to them too. Oh. They sent me this thing. I'll play it for you too, girl. I played it for everybody else. Hope says she's got to go though. She's saying goodbye to everybody. So I guess.
Good night, Hope. Good night. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're feeling better. Hang in there, kiddo. Hang in there.
Yeah, everybody say a prayer for Hope and her family. Once again, they're going through some troubling times right now. So
hang in there, kiddo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Right on.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. You're short. You're short.
You're old.
Okay, see you later.
You guys are bad. Who just popped in? Oh, never mind. I'm sharing the screen.
No,
it is. Are you ready? You ready for this? This is a late. So I get the emails from Crowder. You don't get it with Mug Club. You have to sign up for their newsletter. So I get like a newsletter. And so what the thing says, this woman freaks out in Walmart when man called her out for cutting in front of her. Watch this. You're gonna freak out.
Calm down. I can't be fucking touched.
I didn't touch you, man.
I was raped not that long ago, and I can't stand another man touching me.
Well, no one did that.
I just can't.
Is this a prank?
Dude's like, is this a prank?
No way. He's the fucking problem.
I need to leave?
No, just welcome. We'll take you to the
I still got, okay. She threw some of my stuff.
Okay.
I feel sorry for her dog.
Hell if I know. I'm so sorry.
She got dog food.
You're not sorry.
She wasn't sorry when she cut in line and then screamed
I didn't see you.
to make it. I just asked her if she saw anyone in line.
Fucking leave. Just go.
That's an adult.
You're making it worse.
I'm just talking.
Kids today.
That whistle girl.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It might be Whistle Girl. Oh my god!
I think it's whistle girl.
But I mean, what is the world coming to? Where I mean, girls do stuff like this. Like, what kind of drugs is that chick on, or need to be on?
Or need to be on, I would say, yeah.
And once again, I have to clarify: if she was really raped, I am sorry. But even at that, I still think you can't let you know what.
What's that got to do with buying dog food?
Well, she said that he touched her, and she's like, I can't have a man touch me after I was raped. If she was raped, I'm sorry, but you need to seek help because that's not normal. Not normal at all.
Funny, Irene says it's AP. No, that wasn't AP. She's.
Didn't you say somebody else thought it was AP earlier? Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
Anarchy
that scream sounded like just like Whistle Girl.
Yeah.
You need to
Does
save that scream to one of your hot buttons.
Oh my gosh, I should, huh?
Yeah, clip.
Oh, you know what? Okay, it's on this video now, so I'll have it later on. We're in trouble now. Yeah. Gimp is in here.
Uh-oh.
Trouble
He's
now.
on mute. Don't tell him. Don't tell him he's muted.
Yeah, don't tell him he's muted. Gimp. Because he's a gimp.
What in the hell was that tonight?
What in the what was tonight?
You hear that scream?
Oh, you heard the screaming?
He heard the scream and he wasn't even online. It's like, what was that?
Oh, by the way, I go on Facebook because I have a couple friends I talk to on there. In fact, I added Kenny. I added God Rides a Harley the other day, and that motherfucker didn't accept it. Asshole. But they're always.
I never go to Facebook. Did you send me an invite or something?
Yeah, after you sent me to David's Facebook page.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I didn't even know I did.
Look at the motorcycles.
Well, let me go there.
But they always have a commercial for this thing called Bullet Point. It's so you can mount your phone for when you're driving, right? And the one I have in my window, if it's hot and then you go into a cold area, it falls off and it shakes.
Gimp, hang on a second, Eddie. Gimp, you got a hot microphone or something. I think you need to adjust your settings, or you're going to have to mute it when you're not talking because it's kicking back anytime we talk.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, he has that happen every once in a while.
Bad. I was next to my.
I think we're okay now. So, anyways,
all right.
These things are expensive, right? It was like $79 for a single. But I'm traveling and I wanted to use it for the trip because I'm going on my trip soon. This thing though it's all fucking metal. This thing's harder than a rock. It's worth the money, I can tell you that right now. Look, they send you fucking tools to put it in. You get your own screwdriver from them. But I mean, look how they package it. Like, this shit would not move, the packaging they put it in. But what's cool is, I don't know if this is a pen or what. They actually give you it's a can opener, or a bottle opener. That's a church key. See it?
Church key.
Yeah, it's a church. Oh, it's a whistle too? Or no, it's just a church key. It's a church key.
Oh man, you need a whistle. We need a whistle.
No, it's not.
Oh, what is that? Drunk got a new sex toy.
Yeah, he's got a new sex toy. So,
I thought Kemp was here. Is this you? This is my Kemp.
Oh, what's up, Winstar? Yeah. Hey, we got somebody watching us on D Live. What's up, Winstar Scream? What's going on?
Somebody on D Live. Hey.
I finally got a watcher on D Live. We don't advertise our D Live channel.
Nice. We're gonna start using some D Live. We have to start using D Live, Twitch.
Yeah, because
Trump Social don't they have capacity to go live on Trump Social now?
You know what? Let me look and see. Is that my phone? Yes, it is. Great. It's Richard Hertz. I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna look. When Richard Hertz sends me a picture, I'm sorry.
Don't look. Don't look, Capo. Don't look.
I am not looking. What was I gonna go look up just now? Oh, True Social. You said on True Social you
Yeah,
go
True.
live? Let me see.
That's what I hear.
I can post a truth. I can take a photo or video. Can I go? I don't have an option to go live.
Really?
I
Damn
can
it!
do
Who
I can
said
put
that?
a poll. I can do a poll, but I can't go live.
Huh?
Nope, I can't go live. Not yet.
I guess it's Rumble. I know. If I know Rumble, you can go live, right?
Yeah, but you got to pay to go live on Rumble.
Oh, that's right.
But I'm thinking about it because you know what? Fuck YouTube.
Well, no shit.
They're kicking me off like every other week now, so fuck you guys.
Surprised they haven't kicked me off yet.
Right? But anyway, so this
I'm just
thing.
gonna.
Remember in my truck there's like a little compartment up top on the top dash. So this is
Right.
it actually gets screwed in and it won't ever move.
Nice.
And then you have this guy right here. It goes on here and it'll just sit there. And then you hook up your phone to it. So my phone's not gonna go anywhere now. No more shaking, no more vibrating. Except when Graw's in the car, because you know Graw, he's always shaking and vibrating.
Yeah, man.
And you got some cool
Except when your truck's shaking and vibrating.
Yeah, well that's Donnie. Whenever Donnie likes to freaking what do you call it? He likes to scratch himself and he shakes the whole fucking truck. You know, you would think it's
What the hell is that on?
You would
Go,
think.
Go ahead.
Huh?
I just said go ahead.
You would think that a Dodge Ram 2500 brand new wouldn't shake, but when you got a big ass dog, he shakes the shit out of that thing. All right, Richard says it's safe to look at it.
Eddie, you know, you said something. We were talking, and you know, you're thinking about maybe moving towards a drunk or moving towards me, or you want to talk about that, or
not at the moment. I guess we can. I guess.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, if you want to buy that fucking big house over there,
yeah,
I'll go in half with you. You can have the bottom half. I'll take the top half.
Okay.
I'll sell this fucking place right here.
So he wasn't joking.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Look at what this kid's doing. Look what the kid's doing.
The hell is he doing?
Rubbing on their private part.
What?
That kid was going like this on their private part.
What in the hell is going on?
Yeah. I bet you it's on Steven. I bet you it's on Steven Crowder tomorrow. Disgusting. Apparently you guys can find it. It's on Andy No's Twitter page. Go see Andy.
Oh, it's on Andy No. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, teach these kids today that it's okay to masturbate and everything else in school. So,
I thought you went to bed. Get your ass to bed. Sounds like a reality TV show.
Right? I don't know if I could be a roommate with Graw. I don't know. We'd be bitching at each other eventually.
No, that house is so fucking big, we'd never know if he was home or not.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't think I could afford the payment though. It's like $2,500 a month each, at least, minimum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how many rooms is that place?
Probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. One upstairs is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rooms upstairs, 2 bathrooms, and downstairs is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dining room 7, bedroom 8, 9 rooms downstairs and 2 bathrooms downstairs. So 6 rooms upstairs, 9 rooms downstairs, 4 bathrooms. And what they do is to keep your taxes low in Oklahoma, it's according to how many bedrooms there is.
Really?
So they actually only list that as a 3-bedroom, even though it's a 9,000 square foot home.
Ah, I see.
That you see, it's listed as a 3-bedroom, whereas in reality it has 5 bedrooms. Because
Okay.
they've added on over both of the garages and turned those into bedrooms.
Well, we could rent out a whole bunch of rooms then, like you do already.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's what I did when I was written. Yeah. I hang my pantyhose up on the curtain shower rods. So is that okay?
Sure, no problem. Hey, one of your favorite people to watch got kicked off of YouTube for the day. Freedom Express Media. Isn't that one of the 1776 people?
So he kind of is sort of whatever. He's not really. Yeah, I don't know. I've lost track of all that stuff. I really have.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while, so it's definitely been a long time since I watched it.
Yeah, but I mean, hell's got an in-ground pool. You know what I mean? Hell, we could change one of those. We could change that. You could live in that RV garage. That RV garage is like 25 foot wide by 60 foot long.
I'll park my trailer in there. Of course.
20-foot ceiling. Yeah.
You know, why not?
Perfect.
I just park my RV.
And then you can live in the trailer. You can live in the trailer inside the garage.
Right.
I had no RV. I had my old RV parked in there.
It'd be double insulated. It'd be double insulated, right? You know, just rent the rest of the place out.
Yeah, and that thing's insulated. Got 6-foot walls with 8 inches of rock all the way around it.
Nice.
R factor of like 40. R40.
Hell yeah. Is Mr. Bill? Mr. Bill just showed up. Yeah, I'm surprised you're not kicked off yet. Only Mr. Bill. You're a bad boy sometimes.
Oh,
kicked off. Mr. Bill's not.
Although Drunk Uncle's been talking about hookers all night.
All those hot tub videos Mr. Bill puts up.
Oh yeah.
Surprised he's not kicked up yet.
I sent Mr. Bill a hot tub video to watch. I don't think he watched it though. Actually, he probably did. Hot tub with a Corinne.
Oh no! Oh God! Why did you have to say that name?
Cause Gra, you know you'd love that video. Gra, you'd love that video.
I know it's actually my ringtone. Don't call me.
What's your ringtone? Yeah, I don't want to call you.
Yeah, my ringtone is her song.
Is she still even making videos anymore?
Yeah, she's still at the place at the J6.
Is she really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Corinne is pregnant with Gra's baby. Look, see, Nightbot knows it.
Damn Nightbot. How do you, can I kick Nightbot out of here?
I don't know. Fucking Corinne, though. Oh my gosh. You know, even if I drank this whole entire bottle, I still don't think I'd sleep with Corinne.
You know, I think I just wondered. She kind of reminds me of Monica Lewinsky a little, for some reason. I don't know why. I wonder if she likes cigars.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know.
Have you seen that photo? It's a meme, I guess, going around, and it shows President Clinton at the presidential desk, and it says, "Kids today don't even know that there's really 2 people in this photo right here, because they're saying Monica's down below." What's up, Monster? You gonna go to Costco with me tomorrow? We're gonna take you out. I gotta get his new vest ready. I haven't tried it out yet. We're gonna put your new vest on you tomorrow. Look, look at it. He knows what the vest is for. He's like, "Come on, Dad, let's go." Because the lady at Costco, every time I go to Costco, she's like, "Where's your little buddy at?" And it's too hot to take him outside. Can't take him when it's 110 degrees outside. He'll burn his little paws.
It's supposed to really cool off here tomorrow. Is it not cool enough there at all?
Tomorrow it'll be cool. It'll be like 80 here tomorrow. So Fresno won't be. I'm just going into Costco and out, so I'll be okay.
Right. That's what it's supposed to be here tomorrow. 80 degrees for a high.
Oh shit! It says 98 degrees tomorrow. Maybe I won't be able to take them.
Whoa.
But if I'm gonna go. They open at 9 o'clock, so I'll go there early. It'll be okay. I'll take Donnie. He'll be happy.
Yeah.
He misses all the attention from all the girls. And I miss all the attention he gets. Oh, monster. Donnie. He's outside looking at the birds. Uh-oh, now this one had to come up. Say hi, Browners. Huh. He does not like it when I pet her without him. What? Little brat. And then there's Panda back there. Alright, it's 68 for a high over there. You know what, Hope? Forget you. And only Mr. Bill, he's probably sitting at 70 degrees. He's in Oregon. Dude, Donnie, look, if you ever go to Drunk Uncle's house, you get to play with that puppy. You want to go play with that puppy? Huh? What's up, sugar? Anybody, have you guys seen Drunk Uncle's new puppy yet?
Yeah.
Is Bubba getting better with her yet?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're wrestling now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, Mr. Bill says 71. Okay, that's better then.
71,
That's
yeah.
I think they're actually starting to learn wrestling from me and my gimp over here. Because, like, Sugar will get him in side control and they go into full mount and stuff. She's not doing armbar.
You should do the announcing, do a video, Drunk, while they're doing that and call out the holds that they're using.
Oh, my gosh.
I think I have one.
You know, like they do on the side of the ring whenever a real thing's going on, you know, the guy will describe what he's doing to who and how.
All right, so speaking of that, you know what's funny? So the other day I was watching, dang, she's... That's good. That's good they're
she's trying
playing.
to pull guard. Oh, she pulled guard. Oh, now she's going for the single.
There you go. No, but I'm watching On Patrol the other night, and they're trying to take this kid down, and he's fighting them, and they got they're having a rodeo. They're right next to the rodeo, so the rodeo announcer's announcing, right? And I guess they must have been taking down bulls or something. So the rodeo's talking about taking down a bull as the cops are wrestling this guy, and it's just like funnier than shit.
Oh man, that's perfect.
Oh man! So did you buy her special puppy food, Drunk Uncle, or are you giving her same food as Bubba's?
No, she got puppy food, but Bubba seems to like Bubba's food, and then Bubba seems to like her food.
Yeah, it's because it's different.
I guess, or they're like, I'm gonna get what you get, and yeah.
So
it's weird.
Brownie will leave her bowl to go eat Donnie's bowl, just because it's Donnie's, and she's a bitch.
So does he go and eat hers while she's eating his?
Oh yeah.
That didn't sound right.
Yeah, that didn't sound right. No.
That didn't sound good.
69 days.
All right, now I gotta find where did I put the Donald J. So they came in the mail the other day. They're Donald J. Trump stickers that are this big, so I can put it on the side of his jacket. Because he's got to have the big, huge Donald J. Trump letters.
Are they Velcro?
Yeah.
They Velcro or what?
Yeah, they're Velcro.
Yeah, cool.
So that way it'll go right on the side of his jacket, so everybody can read his name. That way I don't got to hear Graw saying, "Eddie, tell him their name. Eddie, tell him his name. Tell him his name."
Yeah. Don't say that. Well, they would ask, what's his name? And Eddie would say, his name's Donnie. I'm like, no, his name's Donald J. Trump. They go, what? Well, can I pet him anyway? I guess, is it okay if I pet him? And we're like, yeah, as long as you bend over.
Yeah, he's into it sometimes.
Oh, yeah. And just don't look at the camera. Don't worry. The camera's not focused. The camera's not recording you. The camera's recording him. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I can do. I love it when you're watching those cop shows and they're like, look, the camera's not recording you, they're recording me. So I can just tell people, I'm not recording you, I'm recording Donnie. Look, you made me all wet, little asshole.
What she said.
Yeah. Yeah. You got
This little bitch got some sharp teeth.
Of course she does. She has those puppy teeth. They're like sharp as nails.
Oh, God.
Right on, guys. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to get going because I got to feed these guys. That's why she won't stop leaving me alone right now, and she's harassing me.
Oh, hell yeah. Way past dinner time, isn't it? Way past their dinner time.
But it was pizza night, so they got treats from Grandpa, so.
Oh, there you go. All right, man. Give me a holler.
All right, will do. Will do. Right on, guys. Thank
God
you,
bless
everybody, for
everybody.
being here. Thank you for watching on D Live. We had our first D Live watcher today, so hello.
Yeah, nice. What was their name on D Live?
Oh my goodness, my bad. That sucks.
Oh
My
shit!
brain is bad.
I would have to ask that.
You just made
Connie,
me look bad.
Connie Irene was in. James Poole. Who else? Who else was only Mr.
Well, you know
Bill?
you know who Connie Irene is, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking.
James Poole. Connie. Richard Hertz, of course. Richard Hertz.
No, but Connie is
Yeah, I know.
Goofy.
I know who it is. Yeah.
Why can't
Well,
I
you
find
you don't have to criticize her.
She's really goofy.
Talk down.
I
don't
can't
have
go
to
back
talk
that
down
far.
to her.
God damn it. All right, guys. Well, good night, everybody. Have a sweet dreams.
Good night, everybody.
We'll be back. You know what? We'll be back when we're back.
Oh, and Hope.
Oh, yeah, good night. How
Forgot
about this? Should we have a shot? Well, Grog can't, but I'll have a shot for you guys. I said good day.
I got a Pepsi.
You got a Pepsi? That'll work.
OT Live, WinStar Screen.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna see you all later. Good night, everybody. I won't make drunk Uncle do the whole meow meow.
He doesn't do that anymore.
That's retired.
Connie says I'm too tall to get talked down to. I don't know. What if I had Manute Bull? Manute Bull. She probably doesn't know.
He's pretty tall.
Oh no, he played for the Houston Rockets, so she probably knows who Manute Bull is.